Hello, that was a quick finish. Right, we've got two guests behind it backstage. So we've got Exploring Within and
what's up, guys?
Vacant Haven.
Good evening.
Who have we got in chat tonight then? Well, we've got
Familiar faces, guys.
Yeah, so I know a couple of these comments were from last night, actually. Weirdly.
Definitely this morning.
Are they?
Not this morning. I find they disappear.
Yeah, they do. Yeah,
they do on here.
8:22 p.m.
Oh, we've got got one other person backstage as well. We've got Mark Urbex. Hello, Mark.
Hi guys.
Evening, Mark.
Hello, mate.
All right, how are you?
Yeah, not too bad.
How warm is it down your way?
It's pretty warm, but it's quite stormy looking now. There's a bit of a wind up.
It is.
Exactly the same here, mate.
There is no wind whatsoever outside here.
Is it raining where you are, Ray?
No, I wish it was. I really wish it was, because I don't know about you guys.
Seeing your curtains, Ray, is Lucifer's comment on Alex's premiere. You know, the curtains left in that abandoned mansion.
Yeah.
Saying they're better than Ray's or something.
Well, yeah. Hi, Ryan.
Let's bring that up, sorry.
Yeah.
That's all right. Yeah, I was on the way back the other day. I stopped in the services just as it started, your premiere.
Oh, yeah. Did you see any of the paranormal elements?
I caught all of it.
Yeah.
Because she drove up to a certain point again, and I was like, well, I think I'll watch it. So, yeah, that's good. Where was that one? Is it one we've gone past before? Is it local?
It's one I've told you about. Yeah, I've tried to get you two to go to it, but obviously we've done something else in between. So
I don't remember that.
No, not.
Yeah, it's near a location we have been past it before. Yeah.
Oh, yeah, I think I know what you're on about.
Yeah. And I had to stop when we turned the junction to look at it. It's not far from there.
Right. Okay. So we've got Lady Lucifer in. We've got Ryan's Standard Crazy Life. The Pagan Explorers. Is that how you pronounce that? Melissa, she's in. Gary, Andy, Simon, Luke.
Evening, guys.
And then Eden Valley Drones.
Yeah, good evening all.
So, what's everybody been up to lately?
Not a lot.
No.
My car's in Paris at the moment. I'm having some work done on it. They sent the part through this week, but it was the wrong part, so it could be another week until they get the new part. So my car's off the road for about a week until I get it back.
You still haven't got it sorted yet, Mark? I thought you was on about that a couple of weeks ago.
Yeah, they sent off for the part, which took a while to come, but then they sent the wrong part. They sent it for a petrol car, not a diesel car.
Oh, dear.
So that's to source another part, and it could take another week. So,
Well, that's what garages are like, though. I used to take my very first car to a certain garage, and it was so useless. This
guy's a neighbour, and he's doing it for half the price of what I was quoted in a different garage.
I remember you saying.
Yeah, so I can't complain really. I've just got to hang around and catch the old beautiful public transport for a minute.
How is public transport? I haven't been on it in about 2 years.
It's all right. I mean, it's quite hot sat on a bus in this weather with a mask, but
yeah,
it's all
right. So at least some buses now have aircon, which is
it was weird first of all because I got into work and they said, "Oh, you're a little bit late." I said, "Yeah, I had to catch a bus today." I said, "If it wasn't for stopping and picking people up every 5 minutes, I'd be here earlier."
Oh, it's a pain, that, isn't it?
Oh God.
That's why I haven't taken a bus in how many years is that? 10
This
years.
is park and ride, maybe.
Well, park and ride, yeah. Hi, Random TV.
You're random.
Saw a quick bit of your live stream last night when you were on your electric bike. Was it?
Was it Bengal or Random TV? It was doing a flat Earth show.
Oh,
one of them? Because I know I did one, didn't I? Well, it wasn't supposed to be a flat Earth show, but it turned into one. That one we did a few weeks back.
Yeah, do you know this flat Earth business? They've got followers all over the globe.
Yeah. That's a good one.
They won't like that.
No.
But,
we yet to find a flat earther to come on the panel and give us a good debate.
yeah, but they didn't actually come on the
Civilized
panel,
debate.
They should have actually come on. But it was a shame at the weekend I couldn't get out and about, because around the place from where I was staying in North Wales, there was this like abandoned factory, and I mean 5-minute drive.
Wow. How did you get on with their raid? Did you have a good time? Not
really. I didn't really leave where I was due to issues we had, but everything's fine now. But it was just, I was meant to meet up with Taffy and Brady, but I had to call it off within, I think it was 12 hours notice.
Wow.
So you got a load of my stickers all to yourself now.
You can have them back. No bananas, Gary. No, I'm cutting down, mate.
Yeah.
I did think about it earlier, but I thought, no, I don't need any. I'm on the coffee. I didn't get any sleep last night, so it's like a bloody sauna in this house now.
Steamy, was it, right?
Hey?
Steamy, was it, right?
It was.
Steamy window.
It was. I wish I could have slept in my car last night with the aircon on. That's how bad it was.
Yeah. I liked your video, Vacant, with that house. That house was pretty wrecked, but a bit spooky in places, wasn't it?
Honestly, mate, I don't usually get those sort of vibes, but me and Ned started off by, like, just having a good old laugh, and it got quite sinister quite quick on the second floor.
It looked a place that had been sort of let go for quite a while, and I wouldn't be surprised if it was haunted, which is probably one of the reasons why it's not lived in now.
Yeah, honestly, mate, I've never experienced things like that have been quite blatantly thrown. Sounds like it's been thrown.
What did it sound like it was?
Well, just
chip of wood or something? Like a wood?
No, it's heavier than wood. Because I thought at first, when we first heard it, something had fallen from the roof, because obviously you saw the roof, it was caved in, and I was quite worried that, it was going to cave in while we were in there. But as we're saying that, then something else from, like, literally across the hallway got thrown on the same floor, so it wasn't the roof. And I've never...
I'll tell you what, well, we might see that place again then, without saying too much.
Yeah, keep your eyes peeled. Keep your eyes peeled.
So it's raining in Winchester, right? There's clear sky here. But, we've got to think about what you're on about there. Some of these locations. That forest that you're on about, that is a definite go, for that.
Well, yeah, they're my, how would I say it? That's my hat in the ring. With locations wise, and they're not too far, are they? So
no,
not at all, really. Just
So I was going to say to you, Alex, since you did your original Ractin Ruins video, that's kind of blown up a lot on Instagram, and people go in there. That's all I see on there now.
Really?
So you definitely because you were like one of the first to sort of. I know it's done before, but things get quiet for a while and then someone does it, and then you get that sort of tour bus effect, don't you? So since you've done yours, 3 months ago, whenever, loads of posts on it.
It's a hidden gem, that place, mate.
It is.
I used to go there as a kid, and do you know what I mean? It's just local to me, and obviously where I got my drone, I thought that's ideal without trying to crack it.
Well,
you did some
cough.
Page on that church as well, Steve. That was a nice little video.
Sorry, say that again, mate.
That church you did in Plymouth, that was a nice little drone video.
Oh, the Charles Church one, that was kind of on the fly video. I was just sort of walking down and thought, have a walk around that, see what there is, and just film it while I go. The days before I sort of had a gimbal and all that, but it was a cool one.
Yeah, you didn't drone that though, did you?
No.
Did you not drone it?
No, I walked around it. You're not thinking of. I've done Titchfield Abbey, Winchester Cathedral on the drone.
It might have been that.
And then I did the brewery, which I uploaded
That was
yesterday.
That was really good.
Yeah,
Steve. Yeah.
the steam train was a lucky. Wasn't expecting that.
But if you haven't got the eye for that, do you know what I mean? You wouldn't have turned the camera around and followed it like you did. But you've obviously got an eye for that sort of thing.
Well, I just thought it was cool to throw it in there.
Yeah.
Cool, but just adds something extra, doesn't it?
Well, saying about trains, the Flying Scotsman went through local again today.
I was going to go and see that and get some drone of it, but I think that was the day after we did that long day the other week. I was just too tired.
Oh yeah, it was, mate. Oh, that was a long day that day.
It was. Yeah, that was our Plymouth day, wasn't it?
Especially for us, because we stayed out longer than the rest of you.
I think it was all the talking of this, right? You four, obviously, or you three. Sorry, I'm including myself. I'll put my video out tomorrow. Of us four clambering out on the rocks.
Oh, that you're doing that one tomorrow?
Yeah. So
I was going to, because you normally do a big one on Sundays, don't you? Are you still doing a Sunday premiere?
Yeah, I've got a Sunday premiere lined up and all.
Because I'll probably do a main video this weekend as well.
Yeah, I'm just gonna, without saying too much. Hi, Tinsk.
Okay.
Without saying too much, what are you going to do, Steve? I bet it's the same one.
I wouldn't. Obviously, not going to do the same one, but I've got some options.
Right. Okay.
I mean, I could do the other Plymouth one we did.
Yeah.
I'm wondering whether I put one out myself this week. I don't know yet.
I don't know. I'll put it this way. I've got some options.
I don't
know which one.
My one, rather than.
All right, mate. Royston, how you doing, man?
Is the cafe back open yet?
Yeah, he's going to have to wait to July now, isn't he? Or are they open? I can't keep up.
Well, they're supposed to be open, but we got any new people in? Because we've got 30 people in, and I notice every single one of the people that's in. Which
okay.
Yeah, you've had to. Have you got a lot of beep, beep, beep?
I'll tell you what, the one I'm doing tomorrow, the rock climbing, that's the worst one I've edit for swearing. There's a lot of swearing in that.
How long is it, Alex?
Say again.
How long is that video?
About 38 feet.
It's about 32, 33 minutes.
Really?
But that's with the drone footage.
Oh yeah.
Hang on, how long's? I think mine's 15 minutes.
Really?
So yours is double mine, yeah. And my drone footage is 5 minutes. So I did scale it down because I did go all the way around the island, and I don't really want to show going all the way around in one hit because gets a bit, boring. So I've kind of mixed it up a little bit and
done the same as you, mate. Probably about 5 minutes.
But the video, what you've just sent me in your message, what you're going to do Premiere Sunday, that involved a bit of editing out.
Yeah, for me, I've left a few shots in here.
I've left the camera one you did.
Camera one.
You were like, say yeah.
Right, yeah.
Say cheese.
I've just noticed we've already got some troll asking for the link. I'm guessing they're a troll.
Oh, Phil McCracken.
Nice.
If you've got let me put it this way: if you've got a webcam, I'll bring you on.
Ray will,
I'll bring you on.
They're all.
Ray will have
because we had I had a Happy Meal on my stream, and he was like, "Oh, I've been backstage waiting to come on for ages," and I'm thinking, "No, you haven't, because I haven't shared the link out."
Yeah, that's what he says on every single live stream he's on.
I put the link out there, but there's only one more space, so whoever gets there gets there. So,
what about your banana? Is it going to join remotely again?
I don't know. Is it?
I don't know. You did it, not me.
No, I didn't.
You did.
No, I had no bananas in the house, did I? I had to do it remotely.
That's a funny one. I don't know who was on that. Was Mark on that?
It was Matt. Because Matt was like, "Do you really want to be associated with bananas?" And I was like,
"Yeah,
I'm an iron about it." But Well, actually, I went on a stream with John Bengal while I was. Oh, who's this? Oh no.
Who's it?
I don't. sorry, mate. I really don't want to be nasty to you, but I can't see your face.
Who is it?
Well, it's supposed to be Venom, but it's Subaru, and I can. Oh, look, that's all it is. I could just see. So boop, 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 boop.
Just saw some pubes on the bottom. That was it.
It's portrait as well.
All right, I'll keep him backstage. And Lucifer, no, my membership stuff hasn't happened yet because membership only comes on when. Am I right, Steve and Alex? It only comes on when you get your monetization.
Yeah.
Yeah, and I'm like 400 minutes away.
Minutes?
Yeah.
Watch
Minutes
out.
or hours?
Watch hour. Oh, hang on.
The hours, wasn't it? Since I showed you that dial when we were at Winchester, I bet you've been staring at that every day now, haven't you?
So I've got 3,664 watch hours.
Oh, 336. That's not bad.
So
No, that's all right. You'll get there. Yeah, you're pushing the boat out, Alex, because there's two big ones, really, you're doing this week.
Do you reckon?
Because I think the Plymouth one's a fairly big one.
I thought that was just like a bit of a laugh.
Behind the scenes, yeah.
So has that got the fort in it as well, Alex, or is it just
No, just the other one, just the rock.
I don't know which one to do now.
oh, that's what what I remember about the fort. I showed one of my managers.
Anyone got a tombola? Sorry.
Showed one of my managers the fort as we were going up to it. He goes, "How did you get in there?" And I obviously said to him, and he goes, "Were you allowed to do that?" I went, "Well, yeah, of course we were." Obviously, we won't tell people how we got in yet. But, yeah, he's very interested in it anyway.
Lucifer, while I've got you here, you need to message me in Discord. I need to send you some bits.
Bits and bobs.
Yeah.
Because he's starting up his own OnlyFans page.
Yeah, that's it. I need to send you the link, Lucifer.
It's not, for Christ's sake. I'm not even going to look at that comment. But yeah. What I remember, don't forget to subscribe to these guys. Can't even. Mark, Martin, Steve, and Alex. It's all back to front, this.
God, calling me Martin as well. That's different.
I didn't even know that. Yeah. All right, Martin.
How's it
I
going?
didn't even know that either.
Ah, see?
It's a nice blue you got, though, on the backdrop.
It's me blue. Yeah.
It's cool.
Very chill.
I'm alien green theme.
You are.
I'm alien green theme.
Oh, I see.
That's my name on it.
Well,
Jump in
wasn't,
that comment, it'll come up. There you go.
it wasn't when you first came on tonight, was it?
Don't know what you're on about.
Christ's
You guys,
sake. And we're joined by Banana tonight.
Hey.
They've seen better days.
Yeah. It's me bananas.
That's clever. Oh, the happiest meal. He's in the panel tonight.
They're
So
the
you're
newest
saying-
bananas I had, unfortunately.
So, so what do people want us to talk about tonight then? That's,
Oh, fuck.
Cheeseburgers.
wow. Well, at least that happy meal is.
Well, what I
being-
will say is very good performance from Wales tonight. So
It was a very good game.
bloody good game. So yeah, shout out to Wales.
I'm watching the Italy game.
No idea what you're talking about, mate. Didn't see
Yeah,
anything.
mine's on as well.
I'm on +1 though, so yeah, I'm only like 30 minutes in.
Random TV,
I'm
if
on
you're still out there, do
two.
you want to come on the stream, mate? Oh, did I see? Icy Diamond's not feeling very well, but she's got it on in the background.
Hope you feel better, Icy.
Yeah, I hope feel better soon.
Yep.
had a couple of casualties this week, haven't we? Including the boss. Big
Yeah,
boss,
he's
Yeah.
feeling a bit better, I think, now, isn't he?
Yeah, a little bit. Yeah, done some editing today.
Yeah, I don't know what camera he used. I don't know if he used his big camera or his DJI Pocket, but the lighting and the quality of the filming outside was very sort of clear. All the contrasts and colours were. There wasn't any noise in the video.
Hasn't he got issues with the Pocket 2?
It was overheating, I think. The motor was when we were doing that factory thing. It was overheating.
Yeah. And then he tried it on the live, and it went, ooh.
Yeah,
I think he filmed that on his big camera because it looks that sort of quality.
It must have done, but then it's you know how heavy the bloody thing is, and climbing up that amount of bloody levels with that camera, bugger that.
Seriously. I remember you trying offering to hold it. The camera, you regret that now because it's like so heavy.
It is, yeah.
It's like a stone. It's like weighs a stone. It's so heavy.
Well, that's what you get for buying quality.
The gimbal's probably got quite a bit of weight in it too, I'd imagine, wouldn't it?
Yeah.
Yeah, it's a beast
It's
of a
got
gimbal.
light on it. It's massive. Yeah.
That's
it's good quality.
Yeah, definitely. Because I think the last one he filmed on that camera was the first Cordite factory one, at night when we went with it. Must have been.
Yeah. You always know when it's a big explore when that camera comes out. You know it's serious.
Well, but he had no other choice because of the Pocket. So it was a big explore, but on the other hand, yes, the boss's secret vault. Happiest meal. I don't know what they keep on about in this bloody chat, but as Melissa says, let's not keep on about other people's live streams or whatever happened.
Let's not get bogged down on who did what.
Yeah, let's not get bogged down to who did what to who.
What's that off?
Well, that's
Jeremy Clarkson.
No, what?
But
have you watched that new Jeremy Clarkson thing yet?
I
The
want
Farming
to.
series.
I want
Yeah,
to.
I haven't watched it
I
yet.
do want to watch it. I've not yet.
I haven't watched it yet. It looks quite good though.
Yeah, I don't know about everybody else's views on the Grand Tour, but the very first episode was good, but then it just got worse and worse and worse.
I didn't really watch any tours really. I've watched the actual like specials, but not the actual reviews.
The specials were good. It was just they tried to keep the same format as Top Gear, which
Celebrity Brain Crash.
Oh yeah, Celebrity Brain Crash. What was it? Conversation Street.
Does that mean he's not coming on then? I think people that watch our videos in the chat, they might recall us because we do slip in the odd few Top Gear or Grand Tour quote, don't we?
Yeah.
I guess people picked up on that. But I think Top Gear was better with them, obviously.
Oh, sorry.
Grand Tour.
Just Matthew Bellamy says Matt did all the filming on his pocket camera.
Okay.
No, he asked, did he?
Oh, sorry,
Oh.
on his jacket. I
think it was this big camera, big SLR type camera.
The evening.
Yeah, we weren't with him that night, so
No, we could have gone, but it was kind of quite last minute, so I couldn't really get up there in time.
I've just been sent something. I'll forward this to you. Hang on. That person that was trying to come on the panel. So I'll just send this to you via the group. There you go. You two should have it.
Anyway, got his face as well.
Yeah, and she says he looks like Pee Wee Herman.
I haven't got that. Oh yeah, I have. Yeah. Oh, there you go.
But yeah,
Is that a schoolboy era?
yeah. So I don't understand people. I don't know. Obviously, Mark and Martin, you haven't done live streams yet, but when you look on here, you can see people before they come on.
You know you've made it though when you get trolls. So
Yeah.
But this guy's like looking down like this to his camera, going, "Ooh."
Is that backstage? Is it?
That must have been backstage because from obviously what you've seen. on there. Where's his number?
Did you put the link in the chat, Ray? Did you?
No, I'll send it to you. Hang on.
You
No,
did
yeah,
put it in
yeah,
earlier. Yeah.
Ah, right.
Yeah, I put it in there because
Alex, have you done your thumbnail for your video you're doing around the island yet?
Not yet. I've got a few little ideas. I don't know whether to do one photo, one really nice photo, or like
Mark would have seen my thumbnail, I think, for it because I put it on my members page.
Yeah, I saw that.
I think it's the thumbnail, or it's just a general. I need to have a look now.
Do I need to become a member to see it, Steve?
Yeah.
If you join mine,
yeah, that
I'll
is the
do
thumbnail.
yours, Steve.
Yeah, that is the thumbnail. Yeah.
Oh,
So
let's
yeah,
get
I'd be
him
interested to see what.
Can we get him on?
Say that again?
Can we get him on you?
well, I blocked him, so I don't think he'll be able to come back on.
Thing is, they're just time wasters, mate. They say, "Oh, let me come on." And
Yeah, but if he thinks
they
it's
just
going to
won't
be
show
on
camera.
well, we'll make a cunt of him.
Can you remember that live stream we did from your car, Steve, on the way back from?
Toys R Us we were at when we were having
And that I made it public again because I thought, bugger it, bring me watch time anyway. And
I was
those
gonna say, I watched that today, right?
it's creepy though, isn't it?
Mm.
That's
Well,
why.
you genuinely thought it was your wife for about half an hour.
Yeah.
So
Yeah.
that
I
was a
think
good
Bengal
bit of
picked up
trolling.
on it, didn't he? Initially.
Yeah, Bengal was on the money, mate. I'm
Yeah,
glad he
because
was.
Someone thought he was slagging off your wife, which was understandable, but
Yeah, that's
Yeah, he
what we
didn't
got.
miss a trick with that, did he?
no, fair play to him.
But I thought, bugger it, it's still there. And those comments I sent to you guys were from that video.
Yeah, because they weren't in the live chat. I was watching it today, but obviously those comments weren't coming up.
Yeah.
Can you remember that stream when I was driving back from London? And Matt did that controversial, should we say, stream?
Yeah.
Oh, yeah. We were.
And you guys were cracking up in the back.
Yeah.
And I think it's that same person that was messaging Ray,
Oh,
complaining. Is that wasn't that something to do with that? Yeah, do you remember?
Yeah. So directly after that live stream, I don't know if anybody remembers that we were on our way back from Explore and somebody was being very creepy, knowing my kids' names and everything else. But anyway, about half an hour later, I'm pissed off to a point. Anything could have set me off, and I had this. I don't even know if it's still on my Instagram. Where is it? Where is it?
creepy though to use your kids' names, mate. It's
Yeah. But where it's not bothering me so much anymore, but as in, I thought, get it out, get this live stream out there. So this person called Crazy Bop 15. So if you can see that, Crazy Bop 15. So everybody go and check him out, spam them, whatever. I think you blocked me on YouTube. I have special needs. I am not a troll.
I think when you specify you're not a troll, that means you are a troll.
Yeah. I said, I don't think I've blocked you. I don't even know you. What is your YouTube name then? And they said their name was Cupcake666. And I asked him what channel and that. I did say something else, but I won't. I was so pissed off I replied something back to him, but which I'll share with you guys afterwards if you're all still on here. But yeah, and then after that he never got back to me. But yeah, I think it must have been the same people. But because it wasn't, because they were asking for a computer, if I remember rightly from Matt.
Yeah, that's right. That's it.
I was just casually driving, looking at the side of my window. Well, I was still looking where I was going as well, but
oh, mate, that night though, of what you're talking about, was a brilliant night. That one was. I think
I can't remember where we went now.
No, I can't remember where we went. Have we released the videos yet? Before you
yes,
say
we've yeah.
Yeah, the deep shelters.
Yeah. I was just trying to think of the actual name of it, but but that that was a brilliant. That was the first time I actually struggled to do.
I had to pull you up onto the roof.
Yeah, not as funny as when we were down at the hockey rink.
Oh, that was funny.
I've got that. Might be my next one actually, if I can.
Oh, you still haven't released it, have you, Ray? Oh,
Neither have I.
Oh yeah, bloody hell.
If you knew what videos I haven't released yet that we've done over the last 6 months, I think you'd be very surprised what I still.
I reckon you've got about 30 in reserve.
Oh, I've got about 30, 40 in reserve. Yeah. So I just upload them and
10
as and when I go, really.
Yeah, I'm doing them on the fly. If I don't have content, then I'll just.
But to be fair, like a lot of my upcoming videos I've not put out yet are either quite old or they're just sort of mini on the fly ones.
See, the problem I get, right? I don't know if it's the same with you, but the more I progress editing wise and stuff like that, when I look back at older videos, I think, I wish I'd have done that.
Yeah, totally.
Have done that. And
I did notice think on your last video that I was, the panning shots you were doing. I thought that was, I can see why you want to do. Yeah.
Because a lot of my. Yeah, sorry, go on.
I was going to say, I kind of did that with my my last one at the beginning with the front of the house we were at. But it wasn't it was just trying to be creative, but whether it worked or not, I don't know. Whether the music went with it, I'm not too sure. But
that's the thing. You've got to feel the sort of place you're at. You've got to get a feel for it. Like that place was real sort of. In the end, it was quite somber and quite creepy. So I thought I'll put a bit of dramatic.
I've got some for our special. I've got the perfect music I'm going to use for my version of that.
Nice.
But I was going to say, you'll know when I upload one of my old videos because the intro is different.
He's not looking, so.
So you're, and like you say, the quality is not as good, and like the intro stuff because now it's all drone and funky drone music,
and cinematic, and
I've always done cinematics to a degree, but I put a bit more effort into it now.
Yeah, I think I always have, but you just get better as you go on, don't you?
Well, I've decided any donations will go net towards a drone now. Actually, it wasn't my decision, actually, because my wife was like, I want you to get a drone when you get enough in your donation. So that's not a bad shout. But she's like, they're only $200.
What did you get, a mini or
no? Matt's selling his one, and I don't know whether to just buy that, which is the same as yours, Steve. Am I correct?
Matt's is the next one up from me. So Alex has got the baby one. Mine's kind of the middle, and Matt's got the top. The daddy,
But obviously, if I get that, it won't have a cover with it because it's second hand.
A cover? What do you mean?
As in
Care Refresh.
Care Refresh, yeah. So
don't worry about that. It makes you a better pilot, mate, because you're worried about crashing it.
Yeah, you know how much I worry, so.
You wouldn't fly you don't fly yours that far out of your sight yet, do you, Alex?
No, it's the law, Steve.
Yeah, what I'm on about.
Yeah.
I could have sworn you can see the live feed on your phone screen though, but maybe not. Maybe you solely have to rely on your eyes.
Well, as you found out the other day, you lost signal and you couldn't see it.
I lost signal?
Yeah, wherever we were last, you said you lost the signal. I think it was when we were on.
It was dipping out. If you were about the facility factory thing.
No, we were on Drake's Island, I think, weren't we?
Yeah, look, Eden Valley Drone. Ray, Eden Valley Drone said buy Mini 2. I have one, and it's great, and I'd say.
Thing is, they suffer in wind. They don't do wind, do they? The Minis.
I think all drones are going to suffer if it's a really windy day. Even yours will suffer, Steve. You know, mine can. I mean, look at that research facility we had. That was just less than 20 mile an hour winds, and mine.
She was in top gear, wasn't she?
Yeah.
She was revving.
Anyway. She handled it.
Oh, right. I just realised what you're saying.
Yeah. I mean, it's up to you, Ray. I mean, also the bigger drone you get, it obviously comes with the sensors as well, and it comes with other bits and pieces. So it's not just the size. It's how you use it, really, isn't it?
What's the price difference, Steve, between yours and Alex's? Is there a big difference or not?
It's double the size, double the weight, so obviously it can handle the wind. It's got front and rear sensors, as well as underneath. It's got a LED spotlight underneath. It's got 8 gig internal memory. I think it's got certain modes that the Mini doesn't have. So there is quite a bit more to it.
How much more dearer is it?
Sorry?
Price-wise, I don't know.
So I've got the Mavic Air 2. It's just under 800.
Oh.
Then you've got the additional cost of the care package. If you want to be...
The Mini's like
but it's worth it.
And you've got to think as well about licenses. Mine's technically classed as a toy because it's under 250 grams. So I don't have to have the same license as Steve. In the flyers, the operators, I always get mixed up with the two.
I do as well.
So I'll check right.
Flyers, I think.
So the DJI Mini 2 is £419.
Yep.
Which is yours, Steve?
Air 2.
So the Air 2 is £769.
Mm.
So Steve's got a bigger chopper.
Yeah.
Yeah, basically.
And then you've got the new S
Here you
model.
go. Hang on. So this is a photo I took the other day when we were in
You took?
Plymouth.
Oh yeah, you've got a comparison, haven't you?
Yeah, hang on.
The links in the bio.
Yeah, like Eden's just put. Yeah, look at
There
that.
you go.
Steve put the propellers out to make it look bigger.
To be fair, I literally just landed, so they were already out. But yours, I've noticed with yours, you don't fold yours out before takeoff. I assume they just do automatically when they spin. But I have to take mine out. You mugging Ryan off.
Every time he looks away.
So the thing with mine is it's really easy to just get out of the box, get up in the air. But saying that, actually, Steve's usually the one first in the...
I was just going to say that. Yeah, you made a comment on Drake's Island, like, Steve's up and in the air in like 30 seconds.
Off, mate, yeah.
I don't know what you do.
It's just faffing about, taking my phone case off. And,
Yeah.
I didn't realise when we were climbing onto the fort, and Matt was on the boat, because Matt was filming us climbing up. I didn't realise you had your drones flying around.
Yeah, that's in my video of us climbing and carrying the deed along.
Yeah, Matt pans around, and your drone's literally just hovering there, looking at himself.
Yeah, I got some really good shots. I think
Has he put that
Alex,
video out?
Matt did it ages ago, so yeah, he would have put it out.
No, I mean of us.
Oh, no, he
yeah.
just sent it to us unlisted.
Oh, right.
Yeah, it's only a little video, isn't it?
Tell him about when you nearly crashed it on the fort. You know that.
Sorry, just a second.
Yeah.
Ryan, we actually had a guest coming on, mate. So I won't be bringing you on the panel. Sorry, mate.
You keep teasing him, mate.
Yeah, but I was waiting for John. I sent John the link first.
John.
All right, John.
Evening, John.
Oh, sorry, I've crashed the party. I'm a bit late. I'll fuck off again.
No,
Don't
you dare. No.
How are we all?
Not
too bad,
mate. Bit tired, mate.
Yeah, mate. So it started raining here, so that's good.
It's supposed to be storms, isn't it, coming, I think?
It's now clouded over here, and it does smell quite damp out there, so I think it might rain any second. There's a comment here for very disappointed with the
I was just going to say that. So how long do you get from that battery then? Because on our Mavics, we get about 31 minutes, 32 minutes.
Yeah, I get 30 minutes right time.
We were racing, weren't we, at Drake's Island?
Yeah.
Did you buy the kit for the extra batteries in it when you bought yours?
Yeah, I got the combo kit.
I didn't. I bought them separately, Tinsk, and they're like 50 quid each, mate.
Crazy.
I bought the Mini, and I bought the one with the 3 batteries and the multi-charger and the cage then as well.
Does your multi-charger charge them all at the same time, Tinsk?
No.
So,
one at a time. Yeah.
I thought you were having to dig it, me then.
No, not at all, Steve.
Because I sent a photo of Alex to Alex, said, look, all three of my batteries are on charge, and then he later found out they charged 1.1. I was like, damn it.
How often doing it?
Yeah.
I made a mistake of putting my beer in the freezer to cool it down. Left it in there too long, and it's gone all slushy. I got a Coors Light slush puppy.
Nice.
That's horrible, that is. How can you drink beer with ice crystals in it? Don't work, does it?
Very difficult.
No.
Look, I don't know if you can see it.
Basically, the alcohol doesn't freeze, does it? So.
Iceberg.
Yeah. When I opened the first can earlier, I was tipping it in, and I was like, "Why isn't it coming out?" And I thought, "Oh, there's an ice in the way."
You talking of icebergs? I think I was mentioned a bit of that in that video that you're going to put out Sunday.
I had to
Did you take that out?
Yeah. I should have put it in now because I was like, Steve's Titanic quotes.
Just do it in just do an outtake video like I do.
Maybe I've got to do an outtakes, because there are some bits that I cut out that really people will probably find quite funny.
I mean, it'll get the views.
Yeah,
not exactly.
We all chat shit, don't we, on these explorers? So we all have to cut bits of each other out.
Yeah, I see a comment on I don't know if it was yours or Ray's video saying we should split up or something, and I'm like, I think it was yours, Ray, on your ferry house.
Was it? Hang on.
Yeah, someone
didn't
said
see that.
Because it gets too crowded or something.
Yeah, but it was only three of us. Like, so someone was like, I think you guys should split up.
But the thing is, a lot of people have said it's the banter, because we all get on very well, and everyone said we make a good team and get on very well. So it's all the banter as well, isn't it? And
to be honest, I'll roll off of you guys. Do you know what I mean? If I'm on my own, it'll be pretty serious. And...
Same, yeah.
Oh yeah, it was mine. So a gentleman called Michael Schofield, Little Pleasure Acres, great song. Perhaps you guys could split up next time. Enjoyed this from the US. So it was, it was given some criticism, but it was good at the same time. So constructive. Yeah. So I can see.
To be fair, you two, we did split up because you two were doing the safe, and I was in the kitchen making a sandwich, if you remember.
Oh yeah.
So we did split up for a bit.
Thing is, I don't know. Everybody that I've seen has liked the slow mo we did.
Well, the porn
I was very surprised at that.
So was I. I was waiting for at least somebody to pick it out and go.
Mine was brilliant with that close up of your face of shock.
I did some close ups of Ray on the rock as well. You got
brilliant.
For that.
I can't wait for that video.
It's funny.
Me and Alex were just sat on the rock, like watching you. I mean, it wasn't funny, but it was funny, if you know what I mean.
Well, we've got that. Yeah, I've put that in there. Well, me and you are saying, like, this has got to the point where it's just not funny anymore. Like, you said it with a smile on your face.
It was funny, but it wasn't funny. It's one of those.
But we knew we had to keep filming, Yeah. Just in case, you get the views, really, wouldn't you?
Sorry, Mark. You get the views.
You'll find out in the video. It was said at the wrong time.
I do remember you mentioning something about it.
Yeah. It could have been any one of us going down that rock, and we would have still said it.
As I was saying, though, I think all of us did a very good job. I mean, you did a astounding job, Mark. You just walked over it, and I don't know if you did a lot of climbing prior, but yeah, you just walked over it all, and we were like, even Alex struggled in certain bits.
Yeah, I did, mate.
Yeah, it was right.
Actually, hang on. I'm going to pin this comment because
I split up when it's safer to have each other's, but yeah, exactly. It's the whole point in going together.
True.
It's safer in numbers.
I mean, you should never explore alone, really. So
no. For instance, if you went to that place that you premiered the other day by yourself and somewhere wrong, well, it was at Urbex, so that went by himself to that Dairy Crest place, wasn't it?
Yeah, but I'll tell you what, Ned was doing a shot of me walking over some rubble, and he literally nearly walked backwards into a hole. So, prime example.
Yeah.
Did he regret wearing shorts though? That's the question.
I think we both did, mate. Yeah, but it was so hot.
Yeah. No,
Got a
well,
little sun.
that's the thing. When
When
we
a British car company up the Swanee.
how many
Gear
Top Gear
quote.
quotes can we get in?
That's on the call wall. Guy was wearing shorts, and because he was wearing shorts, it automatically made that car uncool.
He's wearing
Right.
shorts.
So it
he's
went on the
ruining
it went on the uncool section.
I don't usually wear shorts on an Explore, to be fair, because the amount of
it. Brambles.
yeah.
Yeah.
You know that one we did with the red light when we were literally carving a hole in the.
Yeah, we wouldn't
who's
want.
just scored? Oh hell. Sorry, spoilers. Yeah, imagine doing shorts in that Explore.
Yeah, no.
We'd have been cut
Screwed.
up.
Oh, what I remember to tell you, I did use your stickers in the guest book where I stayed on at the weekend.
Did you?
Yeah.
How many did you put in there?
I put one of mine, one of yours, and one of Alex's.
Nice.
So next people that look in that into that book, they'll see it. They'll scan.
It'd be
both
nice if
of-
they left a comment and said, "Hi, I just subscribed. I saw your sticker in the guest book."
Hi, Donna.
Donna,
Daniel Draper. Hello.
yo.
Yeah, I was. My mother was like, "No, you can't do that," and I got it. I went, "There you go, I did it." But
Yeah, what time are you doing the Drake Island, Alex?
What time's the football finish?
Yeah, I like the way you base it around the football. Good man.
Yeah, probably around 9, 9:15, something like
Is that tomorrow? Or
Tomorrow
Friday?
night. No, not Friday. It's the England.
Yeah, we
game.
need early night Friday, don't we?
Oh, and that as well. So I was thinking priorities.
Well, after when Scotland get beat, have their match with England, then it's off to bed.
controversy. Oh, excuse me. Hey. Oh, I might have to get that. Sorry, I've just had a look at something.
Sorry, I've just read a comment and it made me laugh. It's not meant to be funny, but it's the way it's worded.
That one.
Yeah, that one. Sorry, Eden,
We've all
bloody
been
hell.
there,
Let me-
Eden. Trips to the hospital, excuses, and
We all understand. It's okay.
If you make it to the hospital.
yeah.
Well,
that's
there's
it.
that. Well, if you go by yourself, then yeah, it's a bit of.
Remember that failed explore we did, the old brickworks, when we found the ladder and we climbed over that metal fence.
Yeah.
When I was trying to, if that went wrong for me, that would have been nasty.
It would have ripped you a new arsehole, Steve.
How do you explain that one away?
Yeah,
He
I
dropped.
just can't.
He dropped the soap.
Yeah,
I was thinking that when I was watching that video, I was thinking that could be really nasty.
Because my knees were like, I was at the point where I was sort of crouching and my knees were supporting my weight, and it got to the point where I'm thinking I can't really hold my weight anymore. I'm going to have to just make a decision and go for it, even if I fall over. But I sort of landed on all fours, didn't I?
cat-like.
Cat-like, yeah. But yeah, that could
You
have
have
been
to be so
nasty.
careful.
I remember thinking the same thing when I watched. I think it somebody's video when Matt went to that. What's the place? I think they called it the Poet's House or something like that.
Author's House?
The Author's House. Yeah.
Is that the one with a nuclear bunker? That one?
No, not that. A
Oh,
while
the
ago.
one with a big metal fence.
That's it. It had the same sort of spike fence around it, and I remember watching
They
that.
used didn't they use crates up against it to get over?
Pallet, I think, wasn't it? I think.
Was that with Sam and Jess?
Yes, yeah.
Yeah, I remember that.
Because I remember thinking that with that fence, one of them's going to go on that and skewer themselves.
Oh, yeah.
The things we
That could
do,
have been
eh?
nasty.
Yeah.
Yeah, they're dodgy. Then.
You've got to be so careful, don't you? I mean, like, I've got a video. I haven't brought it out yet. We're at an airfield, and it's all overgrown, obviously, walking around, and there's like a drain there. We've looked in, and it looks like a bunker. It's all, it's a bit spoilery, but it's all loads of water in it. But the stream was at like a skew angle. We weren't sure why. And then we were walking around it. We cleared away a little bit of the brambles and everything. And there was a hole. Literally, where it's moved, there was a hole. And now I could have put I literally was inches away of putting my foot there, that would have snapped. You've got to be so careful.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But like we were saying, going on to what we were saying before, obviously if I was on my own and that had happened, that would have been like proper naughty. But because I had somebody else there as well, like go in pairs or whatever, it's much safer. At least you got somebody else if the unthinkable happens.
Wow.
You watch Alex's video tomorrow, John, about the clambering around the rocks, and I'll tell you, you'll be wetting yourself, mate.
Yeah.
You will. Well, mate, that could have gone really badly. You know, one wrong
I can't
move.
wait.
Well, I was lucky. Because I checked on my cameras last week because I chucked my bag to Mark because I thought, you know, it could have saved me that bag, I suppose, if I fell back.
The only reason
Can't wait to see that video.
Yeah, I had my drone in my bag, my gimbal. I was more worried about that.
It was only us that actually captured all the action rock
because I
climbing.
didn't have my GoPro on my head, which was annoying.
So you don't have a video for that, do you, Ray?
No, I don't. Well, that means we've got to go back.
Yep.
Well, you have to ask the boss.
Yeah, and go the easy way with the tide completely out.
Yep.
Yeah, looking at my drone footage, Mark, yeah, you're absolutely right. Like, if you can get round the back, you are straight up, yeah.
Well, there was canoers said, didn't
On
they?
Instagram now,
They
right?
said, why don't you walk around that way? You can just walk right on.
Well, I felt like
I thought
telling
it
him,
was-
why don't you go the other way? Because he ended up stuck on a rock. So
It was funny how when Matt dropped you off, those people were like, how did you get in? You were like, I swam it.
But you were a bit of a pervert, Steve, with your drone.
Yeah, we've covered that one.
Bloody hell. Well, I wonder what you were on about just a minute ago. You said go around the back. It's an easy way up. Dirty gear.
I wish I did film that guy's look on his face when I popped up by the railings, though. He just stood up from under the pier and he was like, where did this come from? Because I don't think he heard or saw Matt's boat sort of like go to the edge of the
You must have
pier.
just been thinking, what have you?
But they were playing loud music, so he obviously didn't hear a boat pull up anyway.
They were right, actually, when we spoke to them.
Yeah.
I don't think they're CR video or anything, but I did blur his face out.
I didn't.
He said don't worry about it.
As in the drone, yeah, as in when I flew the drone in the shed. I did say to him, yeah.
Did you blur his winky out?
He didn't have it out.
He didn't need to.
Just to make it clear, he was scouting out a place to go for a wee. He hasn't actually started going for a wee. So
Like
you
he
could
said.
say I got there just in the nick of time.
Like he said, you wouldn't have seen anything.
Well, that's his comment.
Hi, Jackie.
You said, Alex, well, we're YouTubers. Do you mind? Do you want me to blur your face out? And he just went, I don't care.
Yeah.
So he wasn't too bothered
That's what he
about
said
it.
to me, yeah.
But to be fair, I filmed him for about 5 seconds and then I turned the camera away anyway, just out of respect, I think.
See you later, Eden Valley Drones. Cheers for joining.
See you, Eden.
See you later, Eden.
But no, I did enjoy that, despite it being a failed explorer. It was a.
It would have
experience.
been better if it hadn't been raining.
Yeah. Which it
Made it
wasn't
slippery,
when we
didn't it?
started.
I haven't seen this person in here before, but isn't this person you borrowed the music off, Steve?
No.
Or am I wrong? No, someone completely different. But
Evening, Coag.
Hi, Kawak.
hello.
Hello.
What's the Kawak?
What was I going to say?
I stuck a thing on the Instagram page, so I don't know if we're going to get like a few different people in, hopefully.
I saw that. Yeah, I might put that on the Instagram page as well. Hang on.
I thought that was you.
That's before. See if my battery dies before that, because.
Hi, Jackie.
Yeah, if it didn't rain that day, do you reckon we probably would have been there a little bit longer, maybe?
To be honest with you, looking back at my footage, Mark, you tried to scale another bit of the wall, and I'm thinking we could have possibly done that. I know you said it was loose.
Yeah, it was quite sort of shaly, and
Even Steve was up for that.
yeah.
Well,
Yeah,
you were.
it was only that little bit we had to get up, really, to be honest, and we would have been on then.
Yeah.
I mean, if
But
we
it's
had Matt-
like
we
I
had
said,
Matt
it's getting
Black-
down.
Yeah, but at least getting down there, you've got a flat surface to kind of, I don't know, even slide down onto rather than rocks and the sea.
Yeah, I mean, if we took Matt's ladder, I don't think it would have been a problem at all.
Yeah,
So,
Nothing.
he's got a cough.
stuff wrong with having a ladder. That's how we get in some of these places.
Yeah,
The imaginary one.
We're not breaking in. Just
No.
if there's a window open.
yeah, we use the ladder.
Just use the ladder to get into it. Yeah. That's quite funny. But no, on a serious note, if there's a window open up top, then that's how we get in, ladder. It's not really a secret, is it?
No.
Not really.
Well, that's what my manager was saying just a minute ago. No, the other day when I showed him where we were, he was like, and I told him how we got in. He's like, you can't do that. I went, what? Well, we did it.
The only way it can be used illegally is if you're actually robbing the place. Then it's an accessory to.
Or like Ferrum Court.
I
Had to bring that in.
was going to say, like when you got arrested with Matt, they didn't take the ladder, did they? They didn't say, "Oh,
No, they put it in my car."
Yeah, they just put it in Alex's car.
Oh yeah, actually, because they'd already towed his car off.
I mean, the best bit was we seized your gloves, but they hadn't.
No.
They were still in your bag. And then you
Still
ended
don't
up with
get
someone
that.
else's gloves.
Don't bring back the bad memories.
No.
Brady was going to join us, but he just got back from work.
Dang.
No worries.
We got some new people here. Is it Geordie Gav? Hello. He's
My
I think
God.
I've seen him before somewhere.
Why, hey, man?
I've got random TV backstage. It says Alex BJ LOL. Okay, that's 6 on the.
That's
panel
what I was
I was
going
thinking
to.
about Boris Johnson.
Hey,
This is what I was going to ask. Oh, sorry, John. Go on.
what was that, John?
That's what you said about Alex BJ. He's going on about Boris Johnson. He said it on his live stream the other day.
Yeah.
Oh, BJ.
Yeah, what I was going to ask Alex and Ray, on my fort video, when we were down Mark's neck of the woods the other week, on my intro, like you two were like laughing in the background. I don't know why you were laughing, because this guy like sneezed really loudly, and I don't know if you were laughing at that or you were just.
What video was this? Sorry, Italy just scored.
You know,
Get distracted.
you know when we were on the slipway and I did like an intro,
just
in case I couldn't get one on the fort, and I was like, "Oh, we're with Mark and
Oh, I heard
Simon,
that.
etc."
Guys.
Yeah, do you remember that sneeze? And then
Yeah,
Alex
it
and
was
Ray
a proper,
like
like,
started laughing. Yeah, and I didn't know whether
I
they were
can't even-
laughing at the sneeze or laughing at like something else. Or
Probably
he's
laughing
laughing at me,
at
I don't
someone
know.
else.
It's probably something else. Oh, I think
Do
I
you
know
want me to
what
show
it
you?
was.
I can show you
Yeah, show us.
Well,
Yeah.
as we're here now, yeah.
because it's not
I
not
thought
really.
you were laughing at the sneeze because it was really quite loud.
Was it a PR moment?
No. Hang on, I don't know if you.
Put Steve on full screen.
Well, he's down as a stig for some reason, but it's okay.
A Stig. Did you do that when I was away?
Well, what's up, guys? Portsmouth crew. We're in Plymouth today, and we're joined by Mark Urbex.
Hang on, let me try rewind.
Yeah.
Put it out.
Only because you want to see
What's up,
yourself.
guys? Portsmouth crew. We're in
Yeah, were you
Plymouth
laughing
today, and we're joined by Mark Urbex and Derek Plymouth.
Mark's like, yeah.
Yeah. I don't know. I've got a feeling.
Yeah, so have I.
It wasn't that. It was.
No, I don't know what it was.
It was one of those things you'll never know. What
So it wasn't.
about.
It wasn't this. Well, Diana, it wasn't a sneeze.
No.
Was it not a
No.
sneeze? So you can remember.
Well, I'm thinking I'm going to just message you now. This is what I think
Right.
it was. That's. So don't get paranoid.
Oh, did I say?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
I think it might be that. I don't know, but
Yeah.
We never know.
no.
I sort of say that now, don't I?
Yep.
Yeah.
Yeah, I've noticed that.
Tell you what, the temperature's dropped really really well outside. It's quite nice.
Yeah, hopefully there's a bit of a storm in a bit of thunder.
Well,
proper
hopefully it's
rain.
not-
Basically,
Right,
if you're sort of wondering, guys, what we're sort of laughing at is I've started saying or copying words of another YouTuber. I think that's what they were laughing at.
yeah, he's like, hey, Vsauce.
Yeah. Don't you realise I'm doing it? I'm just like, yeah.
Well, and the fact that one of your balls was hanging out or something then.
Oh god, that was whose stream was that the other day? We were
Yours,
backstage.
wasn't it?
We were backstage.
Someone's balls hanging out, did you say?
It was Steve's live stream the other day. We
I
were
instantly
back-
thought of the In-Betweeners scene then.
Yeah,
no.
yeah,
We were
fashion.
backstage, and it was when Steve Wills was on as well, because that's where Matt was, and he's like,
Yeah.
luckily we were backstage because we got a sight of one.
Oh, really?
Yeah, you hadn't joined by that time,
No.
and it was like, yeah, I got hold of my trousers.
Yeah, I thought because partway through the stream he was sat on the arm, so he was literally just his crotch in frame.
Trust me, if that was his crutch, you would have seen more than that.
I don't know. It was all blended in with the orange camo.
Yeah.
Could have been a nut. It could have been a camo pattern.
It's absolutely coming down out there now.
Is it coming hard?
I just looked at Melissa's comment and I was like, oh, okay. Then looked outside.
What's that?
Don't know. Oh, has he messaged again?
You out this weekend, you chaps?
Yeah.
Yeah.
We're in that predicament where we don't know what we're doing.
Which
Well, we
is
had-
a good thing. It's usually when the good shit happens.
Yeah, definitely. But everything's charged up, because I didn't use it last weekend, so I'll just make sure this.
What happened last week? You chickened out or something, did you?
No. I had a bit of family emergency happen the night before.
Oh, right.
So
You chickened
it's
out
like-
the week before.
No. It was a late night. I didn't get back to like 3-4 a.m. in the morning, and then I was meant to meet Taffy at 10 o'clock that morning. There was no way I could drive. It was just
To be honest, mate, I don't think you missed much because I've seen videos of that place recently, and it's absolutely trashed now.
Brady's got.
It looks amazing on the outside, doesn't it? But
Yeah, it's good.
it's probably trashed.
Brady's got one. That video premiering tomorrow, I think it is.
No, I think it's a different place.
No. It was the Tudor building, which I wanted to go to in Chester.
Is it? Oh,
Yeah,
That was the place that when they first went there, it was mint, and
It was,
there was a video of some idiots swinging on the chandeliers and things like that, and then they just trashed the
Why
place.
do they do that?
Well, these locations get given out so freely, and I'm not against trading, but you've got to kind of know the people you're giving the locations to, and there's an element of trust in there, I suppose.
This is that sort of whole question around: do you name your location where you go into, and do you show the way in? I mean, I sort of feel it's beneficial to name the location because it adds that history element to it. If you don't really say what it is, you limit in what you can say about it. But I personally don't show the way into places.
The thing is,
if I can help it, to sort of protect
if you
getting smashed up.
If you get, if you see someone at a location and they ask you what you're doing, you automatically would say to them, "I'm documenting it for historic purposes because it's going to fall apart." So how can you physically say that you're documenting something for historic reasons, but not say where it is or what it is? It's just no point in doing it. You've got to give it away a bit.
Because what I find with some of the videos I do is like the nostalgia people really like.
Yeah.
So if you leave it a while after it's been demolished or run down, then people really sort of like recollect their nights there, or so like nightclubs I've done especially. It's like people have some good stories and stuff. You know?
Well, there was another building, and I don't know where it was, but it was set on fire at the weekend.
Didn't you do that, Steve? That place you did?
Yeah, so that mansion house I
Rephrase that. He didn't
released
burn it.
No.
No. Yeah, the mansion house I explored.
Yeah.
I think I released that. I think it's my second to latest video. Yeah, that suffered a fire, I think, a couple of weeks ago, and the whole roof is demolished. And I got some really good drone footage of that massive house as well. And I did sort of a close up of the roof as well with the drone. So yeah, I'm glad I did that place before.
You were the last person to see the roof.
Was that the place
Probably.
you went to with
Kaylee?
Kaylee, yeah.
Kaylee Colston, yeah. So yeah, and we did that place. I don't know when we did it now. Maybe 7 weeks ago, we went there, and the fire was maybe sort of 3 weeks ago. So yeah, it's such a shame, really. People have got to do that.
Well, there's saying about arson. There was around the corner from here. There was a house that it took 3 fire engines, and there was a body found inside it.
Nice.
So that was in the paper today, or on the news today. Sorry.
Jesus.
Yeah, not good.
No. But I tell you what, I've got random TV in the background, and his name that he's chosen is well, Steve might like it, but I'm not. But I can't show you what it is because it's such a long name. Just so I can't take a picture of it until I bring it on the screen. But he likes you. Let's put it that way.
You like to?
You, Steve.
Well, that's a shame. I don't swing that way.
But I got someone in the private chat as well. Very.
Oh right, yeah. He's just typed it in the private chat. Get in there, mate.
Yeah. He'll give you a random job.
Oh, dearie me.
I just saw it pop up. I was like, what?
Did you know?
Right, I'm going to jump off.
dear.
I've got some stuff to sort out for tomorrow.
Yeah.
so.
Thanks
Yeah,
for
All
joining.
right, mate.
Take it
Cheers,
easy,
mate.
mate.
Yeah, thanks very much.
I'll take care.
No worries.
Good to speak to you.
Yeah,
See you later,
and, nice to see you, John.
See you, mate.
Thanks. See you later, guys. Thank you.
See you later.
You're a bugger. I can't say what it
All
was.
right, mate.
Right, Alex.
Yeah, guys. It's been
Who
long.
do you?
Bit of a haircut again, Alex.
Oh my god, seriously?
And a beard cut, haircut. Did you do live on air this time?
No, I'm not doing that again this time.
You look like you've lost weight as well. In fact, you look like Sinead O'Connor.
Nothing compares.
Nothing worse.
So you've gone from Felicity to Sinead O'Connor.
Oh, dear.
Oh,
You have lost weight though.
yes.
Have you had COVID?
No. Well, I thought I had it, but I don't know if I had it or not.
Did you cut down on the McDonald's?
Actually, yes, I have not done McDonald's for a while, actually.
What, for about an hour?
I'm sick of McDonald's food because that's all we ever ate
That's
during
lockdown,
like
food, isn't it?
lockdown. Yeah.
I like the milkshakes, that's about it.
I will give them that. I had a milkshake
Brings
yesterday
all the
after.
boys to the yard, doesn't it?
You
Well,
know,
mate,
the other day,
mate.
I found it quite rough, which was a bit weird.
I think I
fell
should.
off them.
Say that again, John, because you cut off.
I said I had a milkshake the other day from McDonald's. It's quite rough, so I don't think I have any more for a while.
Hit and
Quite
miss, isn't
rough.
it?
Well,
Really?
that sounds familiar.
Must
To
have had a
what,
problem.
Matt had the same issue, didn't he? It was fizzing or something.
Yeah.
Yeah, it was like
it wasn't-
cleaning product.
Put it like this: it wasn't the usual consistency, and it was like, I don't know, reconstituted by the looks of it. So I'm not having any more of that one. Bit filthy.
McDonald's gives me the shits.
Lovely.
Yeah, you need it about half hour later, to be fair.
Yeah.
Hmm.
But
Apparently there's an echo, according to Lucifer.
There's not an echo here.
No, I
can
can't
hear
hear an echo.
I can't hear an echo, but I'll tell you what, it started to piss down the rain. I can definitely hear the roof.
yeah,
I've got football in the background, so you might be able to hear that.
Fine.
But I tell you what, we haven't got as many views as we got last time we were on. We had over 200 views for the entire night the other night.
Maybe we should put the.
Yeah. Oh yeah, that is as well. Brilliant. He's all looking.
Oh god. So basically,
What's he doing?
You're on mute.
I think he's sorting his mic out.
You can see it though.
Is it me? Is it me doing the
Depending
echo?
what to.
She hasn't got a beard, but she's quite close.
We can't hear the echo, Alex.
No, I'm seeing double though.
so he's
Yeah,
gone from
it's in
he's gone
double,
this.
Oh, bloody hell, you motherfuckers! I just realised what you're doing. Yeah, this beard is
Love
running
it.
back pretty quick. Though.
So what topic?
What minutes? What minute are you on, Alex?
64.
They scored the goal, yeah, the third goal.
Ah.
Well, you know it now.
Yeah. No. I just know Switzerland nearly scored then, so it could have been 2-1,
okay.
but now I know it's not. That's all good.
Hey Tinks, I like your background. It's very blue.
It's my kitchen, mate.
I know, I can see that.
I'd fall asleep cooking a meal in there, Tinsk.
Yeah, it's got white lights as well, but it's just on blue in the night. That's for my
Have
mood.
you got red lights?
No, no red lights, just blue.
Only for when he's butchering the carcass.
Yeah,
Yeah.
that's right.
I would put. Oh yeah, there's Steve.
It's that prefect or whatever it is.
Yeah.
It's
I tell you-
Arthur Dent.
I tell you what,
Martha
Steve,
Dent, his name is.
you wouldn't want to go into his kitchen because just think what your face would look like under that blue light.
Oh, that's in my school video.
Oh.
Well, watch out for that a couple of times.
I thought that was the facility.
Yeah,
Yeah.
it is.
We've got
And
it in school as well, Steve.
Oh yeah, when we were in that. I was going to
Yeah,
say the classroom, but that sounds bad, doesn't it?
Yeah.
Do those
No,
lights disco mode?
Hey,
Ultraviolet light.
Yeah, it's got wild and everyone all over the place.
I was going to send you a screenshot the other day, Steve. It was a Persil advert just before I watched the video on YouTube. And they put the shirt under the UV light and it's all just stained all over it. I thought, yeah,
oh, that's what I was going
best not.
to say.
We
Can
started.
you know-
Well, I've started something with that blue light now.
yeah, you know that at the research facility, that shoot with the face on it that you had on your live stream thumbnail that time.
Yeah,
With the red
yeah, yeah.
light. Someone else, because
Yeah.
you liked it on Instagram. Someone else took that same picture. But
I saw that. Yeah.
I guarantee the views are going to drop in a second.
It looks good with the colour light though.
Yeah, it does. And I'm quite glad I
Why are
got.
you so negative, Ray?
No, I've just noticed the premier's just gone up. So
Views are going to go up, mate.
I hope so. You see this
Who's
thick
premiering?
bar here.
Just get your boobs out, Ray.
No,
Who's live, Ray?
okay.
No, banana.
Oh, yeah, sorry, get your banana out. Yeah.
She's removed it, I think, Ray.
It's a bit stinky. Sorry.
It just says
I
it's.
wasn't expecting
Is it-
that. Sorry, mate.
She must. Have
Yeah,
done
I think she's removed it because I got a notification and then I click on it and it's gone.
God.
She's
Right.
removed it.
No, it's still there.
Bloody hell, Ray.
Yeah, click at it and then it disappears.
No, I clicked it. Oh, anyway. But,
Scheduled for 10:10, yeah.
banana
I don't
boobs.
know.
Thanks for that, Melissa.
Yeah, it can't be worse what you wrote on my name.
Well, I didn't write that. Don't blame me, Alex. I was It'd be more like Rita Repulsa boobs, if anybody from the 90s know what I'm talking about.
Nope. I'm from the 90s. I don't understand that reference.
I'll show you. Hang on. If I got enough
Banana
battery.
boobs. You have to start cutting all this out soon, right?
Yeah, I know.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, I heard. Icy was saying she had a concussion on Discord.
Oh, really?
Yeah, I think she said she hit her head or something.
Oh, yeah.
Well, you should see the explore me, Steve Ray, and Mark Urbex did. One of us could have had serious concussion, I think.
And worse, again, falling in the water afterwards.
What's that?
What's that from?
Power
Looks like
Rangers.
Jack Sparrow. Looks like a female Jack Sparrow.
With a big
That's
smile.
Power
looks
Rangers,
like.
wasn't it?
Yeah, Rita Repulsa.
Did
Yeah,
Matt
get well soon, Icy, by the way.
Yeah, hopefully.
Yeah,
for
get well
Yeah,
soon,
well,
Icy. Did Matt stay on the boat when you went on the island?
yeah.
Yeah, he disappeared. He
Okay.
disappeared for at one point. He went back to land and got fish and chips, I think, or something,
Yeah.
didn't he?
Yeah, didn't bring it back over any for us, though.
No.
Hi, Pete.
Yo, B.
I thought Drake's Island was being redeveloped.
No.
Well, it is being sort of worked on, isn't it?
Yeah, it's being worked on. I've heard a few stories, but I don't know what to make of it.
I'd love
There
to
we go.
check that place out, but
You've got
Apparently, it's now owned by the same people that own some fort on the mainland as well. There around that area, they're working on that as well.
Someone said to me it's going to be like a hotel on there.
Yeah, I did.
Someone-
That.
Like that other one.
Hey,
Like that other hotel.
across the pond, yeah.
Yeah.
I can't remember
Well,
what it's called, though.
the man that would know. He's now not here, so
Yeah, rest in peace. Oh, the way you said that, Ray, made him sound like he died. He's no longer with us.
Anyone heard from Matt other than yesterday?
yeah, I
Yeah.
spoke to him earlier.
I spoke to him today, yeah.
Is he feeling better?
To a point, yeah. From what I understand.
He's on the mend, isn't he? So it's the main thing.
Good.
He's hardcore.
Yeah, he's a machine, Matt. He'll be
Well,
all right.
yeah.
If you watch him,
he's
Matt,
having
you'll
a-
get well soon, buddy.
He's having a bit of a battering with the same sort of things, isn't he?
Yeah. Yeah, it's never ending.
Yeah, her premier's back up now, Steve.
Yeah, I think she's doing a live now.
who's
No,
doing
but-
it?
She's gone live.
Or is that a live? Oh, that is a
Live
live on the
stream.
location, is it?
Yeah. Don't know what I'm doing. Don't know where they are. Yeah, they've been really busy lately. They've been
Yeah, well, they
going, travelling a lot.
yeah, because she's doing that full time now, isn't she? So
Yeah,
He's just
Yeah,
gone
fair
live.
play to her.
Brady's gone live, has he?
Yeah, just gone live.
I think it's good though that I think more female urbexers should sort of do more, stuff like that. But yeah, I think she go a long way.
Her channel's blowing up, isn't it?
Yeah,
Another reason for what we, I don't know. I got someone talking in my ear that isn't you.
You-
It's
you're
me.
right, right.
Hang on. I got for some reason,
Paynton
got
Pier.
another
That's
live.
down in Devon, is it? Peyton,
Was it? Paynton?
That's-
Yeah, it's done by Torquay, isn't it?
Torquay, yeah.
Legend Pier.
I tell you, one place I would mind doing is, especially for the later on in the year is Pencastick Castle. If we can get in there. It's a thing we'd have to pay for. It's not like our normal kind of thing, but it is. It's been on Most Haunted before.
Is that the one you sent?
No. I'll send it to you now. If I can remember how to spell it.
What was that one? Because I didn't watch that. Sorry, Ray.
It was just. It was the top 10 times where Derek and Cora went mad.
Brilliant. There's one. I hope it's in there. I'll watch it again, but calls Yvette something.
I think it is in there.
Yeah.
Is that the one with the ghost monkey?
That's in there. Yeah.
Yeah, I thought that's the one.
But the place I'm on, the one place I'm on about, they got in trouble because they made up some crap that there was a demon dog.
Oh, that one.
And I actually went to this place for an evening for my 18th birthday, and it was the creepiest experience I ever went to. I've just posted it in the private chat. I'll post it in the main chat as well. But it was. I know most of the history on the place as well now because monks were there and other things like that. But I won't go into it now.
So, thing.
Who was playing that then?
You don't know what it was. So I forgot it does that. It just goes, I'm going to play just for the hell of it.
But, yeah, it's one of those ones where it's the smack bang middle of nowhere. If you know nowhere, if you're there, you've got no signal or anything.
Why have you put a YouTube URL as your name? Alex. Random TV,
Oh,
Alex.
bloody hell, Ray.
What the hell?
Well, I'm not there. I can't change that.
Click on Alex's name.
Why does he then put his OnlyFans on it?
I wonder if it will actually work.
Okay.
You know what? I don't care. I'm just going to leave it to it. Yeah, Keith. That's the one I think of.
What? Why have you got a porn site as your name now? I thought you wanted to change it.
Why do you know the address for the porn site, right?
Yeah.
Off by heart.
I'm getting.
XNXX.
Consider I don't
Yeah,
want
right.
porn,
Suppose you haven't put orange.com or something on there.
You know,
Don't see orange about it anymore, do you?
No.
they're actually
See mobile.
they make car amps, they do.
John, did you see Keith's email?
No, I haven't checked them. Hang on, give me a second. I shall multitask like a lady.
Well, that's sexist.
And
Actually, saying that, I heard a lady say that she couldn't multitask earlier.
And you're like, what?
No, I just get my mouth.
fallacy.
If you have any questions, put them in capitals.
Yeah, if you
Before
Not
you act
say-
12 inches.
about 38 feet mine.
You guys should do a live overnight spooky summer. We got some ideas coming up, so stay tuned.
We've definitely got some plans, some big plans.
Yeah, definitely.
Doing an overnight there in Steve's house.
No, in John Bengle's shed.
Yeah, he's got the bar.
barrel in John Bengal.
I've got a question.
Go on then.
It's in the chat. It's in capitals.
Why don't you do
I'm
a
slowly confused.
Yeah, I was just trying to think then, like,
yeah,
Why
quick,
do-
Keith.
overnight thing in the Ram Inn? Most haunted building in Europe.
a couple of my mates did that the week before last.
Any good?
Yeah, I mean,
See, everyone goes on about the Ram, and I've seen loads of videos of it, but I've never seen anything like particularly convincing in it.
no, they didn't.
No,
really
I'm the
see
same.
anything.
There was something from Ghost Adventures, I think. It was quite an old episode. And from, I can't think of his name, Baggins, I think his name is. Hang on, I'll find out. It's annoying me now. But they went there.
Frodo Baggins.
No. Ghost, I think it's called Ghost Adventures.
The Dark Arts did one there, didn't he?
That was on Most
Yeah, he
Haunted
did that
as well.
Oh, Zach
go with
Baggins
Dan.
is so. The person that runs the show, his name is called Zach Baggins, and that's from the podcast I listen to. Then in the paranormal like community, he's not very liked. But
Respected.
yes, because of things he's either said or done. But I don't know.
Ray's got the tissue out.
I've just spilled beer everywhere.
Yeah.
Is it
Yeah,
beer?
That word
Since you
beer,
told
was
them
it?
about X and XX.
We heard the splat.
But that's before the live stream. She got a good scene too. Anyway,
I've still got to watch a few of the Simon Dans, Alex.
Have you watched any yet?
He's done 1 to 9, isn't he, on the playlist? I think I'm on 4 or 5 , but
Yeah.
pretty good so
Right, man,
far.
Dan,
Good
I watch
stuff.
it. He's good.
He's
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 so
funny.
sarcastic.
I'll be back in a minute.
funny.
Brilliant.
He is funny. Yeah.
So you got to watch the playlists. Obviously, Flat Earth Fail and Tim Foyle Tuesdays, another good one.
Yeah.
I haven't watched it lately. Some of them are so funny. It's like flat earthers don't have any evidence of it being flat. They just say it's flat.
The best one was when he was like, "Oh, if you look in Google Images, they will come up like flat maps," and he's like, "Oh, well, I'm sorry, Google don't produce 3D images of
Holographic fucking imagery." Yeah. But honestly, who's your like Alex? You've obviously seen him before. Who's your worst flat earther? Who's the most annoying?
I can't remember his name, but it's one of them. He used to own a Facebook page, I believe. He was one of the worst ones, I believe. I've not actually experienced anyone yet, so.
No.
But I have watched.
No, I mean he sort of debunks a few, doesn't he?
I mean the ones that some of them just cause so many arguments, and I'm like.
There's that one guy, I think it's Nathan, who just shouts over everyone.
Yes,
anyone that doesn't agree with him.
Yeah, that guy's crazy.
I've not actually met a flat earther in real life, though.
No, me neither.
Which is a good thing.
I happen to know a flat earther,
Come on.
and he's a nice guy, but his
He's
theories
well-rounded.
are. Yeah, that's right. His theories are absolutely like off the trolley. But the thing is with flat earthers, you start trying to tell them things, for want of a better word, and they just come up with, "Oh, it's a conspiracy." Everything's a fucking conspiracy.
Yeah.
No, it's not.
We're a
You can't
conspiracy.
Yeah, it's
Don't
like,
go
the atmosphere is a conspiracy because it's a dome, or gravity is only a theory, so it can't be real. And you just, like I've done before, you get to do that and go, yeah, oh, it's a theory. Yeah, so don't give me that.
Have you seen the one with the dome? The dome one. They keep saying we're in a dome or something.
That's all part of it, Alex. I don't know how much you know, but basically, in a nutshell, it's a flat plane, and there's what they call a filament, which is a dome going over the top of it.
Yeah, I know.
And then you have the sun and the moon are in this, and they go around the flat plane, and they try to explain why we have all these, the solar eclipses and other bits and pieces, and that anybody who's gone up in a rocket or whatever, it hit the filament and popped back down again.
Yeah.
Are we in a big Eden project then?
Yeah, it must be.
Some of the things that come out. With
Basically. And then when you start going, they say it's flat. Well, you say, "Oh, how do you know it's flat then?" And they go, "Well, no one's ever been to Antarctica. Around the outside, it's a big, 100-foot wall or something." And you're like, "Well,"
And you
that's not
can't
really
go
true.
there because
Can't
of
get
the
too close,
military
get
own it. And-
You'll get shot by NASA apparently.
Well,
So here's
okay.
a question, right?
Has anybody ever drilled far enough down to prove that it's flat? No, you can only go 9 miles down, then it gets too hot. Oh, really? Well, that's true. You can only go a certain attempt. I think there's a hole in Russia. They've only gone so many miles down, and it literally just got too hot. It sort of proves that there's probably a mantle sitting underneath it, isn't it? I could go on, but
Sorry, John, that was someone else.
that's right. You can
Yeah.
laugh at me if you like.
It was that person in my stream. He was like, "Oh, when the space shuttle goes up after 1.5 miles, it just comes back down again." It's like, that's bollocks.
I've seen that one.
I've seen a shuttle launch. I can tell you, it disappears up into the sky. It doesn't just fall back down again. Total nonsense.
And the other one is about the water. How can water stick onto a globe? Well, that's because of gravity and inertia. So basically,
and the practical thing they show for that is like put water on a basketball and then they spin it and it falls off, and it's like Jesus.
Yeah, but they don't take into account the gravity and inertia, which is basically when water sits in its natural form, it will mould around to whatever it is.
Has anyone seen the alien one? So it's on my man Dan, but this conspiracy guy thinks the clouds are spaceships or something, and the
interesting.
The birds are holograms.
Yeah, I've seen the birds one before. Yeah,
birds are holograms.
Yeah,
birds are hologram, basically.
Birds are fake.
Yeah.
If they've got telescopes, right, that can see the moon and stars and planets, right? If the Earth was flat, surely if you looked out to sea, you'd be able to see the Statue of Liberty.
Yeah.
If
you can see the moon.
But they come up with some preposterous thing that the light's all bended or fracted.
Well,
they always have some sort of comeback, don't they, to counter you?
But no scientific evidence.
We can't keep arguing about how the Earth is not flat without having any of these guys coming on. We need the flat earther to come on.
I'll give you another conspiracy then. Are we in a computer-generated world and the glitches are in the Matrix?
Yes.
No.
So I have to say yes.
It just comes back to science, doesn't it? At the end of the day, and got to be a bit realistic.
But you never know, really, do you?
We are just a result of the universe trying to understand itself.
We're just a piece of just a load of atoms, aren't we? We're stardust, basically.
And if anybody ever understands the true meaning of the universe, he'll instantly disappear and be replaced with something even more inexplainable. So,
well, John,
you're not meant
42.
to understand it.
That's right, 42. 6 times 7. Nice.
They did something. They did something mental and CERN the other day, didn't they?
What was that?
Did they?
They managed to get. I don't know. I don't understand what they do with the particles.
Oh, the particle collider.
Hadron collider.
Yeah.
In Switzerland.
They managed to do something a bit crazy with that. I don't have to Google it.
Didn't they manage to make black holes or something?
Yeah, it was a while ago that was, but they've done something new recently, like in the last week.
How bad is it?
They've done macroscopic black holes and stuff, and when it first started, everyone were going, "Oh, it's going to cause a big black hole. There'll be no more Evian water," but it happened.
Oh, fucking
Sorry, he's just sent something to us, and
How rude, why?
yeah,
We were talking seriously then.
Well, you should have opened it then, should you?
What are they
Is
laughing
that who I think it is, Ray?
Derek.
Yeah, but who's the?
Yeah. You know who the other person is.
Is that who I think it is? The other person.
She said to me. She said to me, don't take the mick out of Derek, and then sent me that. So I thought I'd forward it.
It looks like a wax there.
But
Why is it all?
I don't know. I think the sun must have been in his eye still. He's not normal. I think sun was in his eye. But
I used to like Most Haunted.
Yeah,
so series 1 to 5 was great, and then he realised that he was a bit of a cock. So
Yeah.
I used to watch it when I was younger.
but it was like Mary likes dick. Mary likes dick.
He used to like the feeling the energy, didn't he?
It's like, oh Sam, help me, Sam.
I've said it before. Who's that ginger woman?
What Yvette Fielding?
Yeah, she's really annoying because she's the shusher. She always tells everyone to shush.
Oh, yeah.
She hears like tiniest little noise and she's like, shh. It's like, go away, woman.
Well, as I said to people,
Have you seen one of those recently? One of their recent ones?
hey,
Have you seen one of their recent things?
No, I have a life.
One came up on YouTube recently, and obviously they were married, weren't they? The two.
Oh, you mean Carl and Yvette? Yeah.
Yeah. Well, they obviously had a kid at some point in the past. Well, she's on it now, and she's like 20 or something. But I can remember years and years ago, they were having a baby and things like that. But it's a bit bizarre that she's on it, and she looks like him, but she sounds like her.
Oh God!
I've seen the third goal, Steve. It's pretty good. Finally caught up.
But what was it I saw the other day? I keep saying to people when they've had their first COVID or their COVID jab and they get a dead arm, you know what Derek Cora felt like when he got a bit lonely at night. Dead arm. Yeah.
I had mine on Saturday, and I had my arm killed.
Well, you're lucky, mate. At least you didn't have to hold on for dear life off a cliff.
True. I couldn't have done that.
The thing was, that was the arm I was using to hold on.
Fair play, mate.
And
your video you're going to bring out, and Ray's face he did.
Yeah.
And you say you did something with that. You should put that music to it where it goes a sad situation or something like that. You should have done it.
Yeah.
That'd be copyrighted as soon as you did that.
Or Hello Darkness, My Old Friend.
Yeah, that one. Brilliant. Thing is, you can't do nothing because that video you're doing Sunday, as you were climbing through, you said something about, I was like, I'm going to speed this up so it'll sound all funny. And then you were like, I'll play this song. And I put a bit of the song into it, but not enough so YouTube algorithm would pick it up and copyright it.
What was the song now? I can't bloody remember. Oh, yeah.
So I kind of put a brief bit in, but no more than like a second and a half because YouTube would be all over it.
That's all good.
Yeah. But it's good we put all these little Easter eggs in our explore, so like your overlaying the toilets. That's a good one.
And then
it's just good banter, isn't it?
Your bloody cat in the bloody thumbnail the other day.
I'm going to be looking out for that now. Every thumbnail.
I'm going to put something else in there now. Now the cat's being spotted, so I'm going to put something. It's like, where's Wally?
Yeah.
Well, Wally's in the centre of the stream right now.
Because I put it in the safe, didn't I, Alex?
Yeah, you did. Yeah, that's when I first noticed it. Because I thought, well, when did he put that cat in the safe? Where was that?
That comment you just Melissa just apart from Melissa just made me laugh because it's like Derek giving all the it sounds like a really dysfunctional family, didn't it? They had the cat all guys, a cameraman's his son. Oh, and by the way, Mary does witchcraft. She's off her trolley. It's all right.
Family business, isn't it? Yeah.
But did you ever see his actual TV program he did by himself? It was a night with Derek Okora. It was like where he was interviewing someone, and everything he said, she was like, no. really, really putting him, showing how bad it was. But the thing was, series one.
He was a spirit. He did obviously a spiritualist, etc. And he was quite okay apparently, and then he did TV, and then he become sort of famous, and then it all went to pot as if he was trying to just earn the money.
That's the thing, isn't it? Once he started doing those live shows, people pay and go and see him. You've got to,
and
you can't.
Spiritualists aren't in it for money. Real spiritualists aren't in it for the money. They're there to.
My mate's a spiritualist, and he'd never think of charging.
No, I mean my missus, she's spiritualism, so I know a lot about it, and she does that. I don't particularly agree with some of it, and we have lots of discussions, shall we say. But I've got an open mind. But she was saying to me about Derek Coram that he was quite on the circuit. He was, he used to go to the various places, well renowned. But then he did the TV stuff and other bits and pieces, and it just all went to shit. And I've seen him. I saw him on telly once, and he was going, I've got somebody coming through. Is like Simon. Oh no, it's not. It's Derek. Oh no, Malcolm. Just didn't know what it was. Come on.
Is that a pair of pants? Oh.
I've just seen Ray. I've just seen some photos of an Urbex trip that we went to, and our stickers are in the background.
Nice.
Yeah, it's cool, isn't it?
Is that the one where we had all the donuts?
Oh, sister's bugging off to go and cut someone up. I mean, something up. I'm saying to eat that.
I'm waiting.
Good disguise, right?
He's going to do a bit of CSI with that blue lighting.
Subscribe to the Blue Kitchen.
What's wrong with my Blue Kitchen?
Make
Subscribe to Blue Kitchen.
Stephen's afraid what he'll see.
I was going to say, imagine Steve walked in there, right?
It'll be like a Jackson Pollock painting all over his face.
It's something like that joke now, isn't it?
Make my kitchen really blue.
That was a good one, Ray. I'll give you that.
Steve, do you know
Right,
what I mean?
No, your facility video, are you going to leave all that in there? All those
Yeah, of
jokes?
course I am. Yeah.
I can't. Yeah, when are you putting that out, Ray? Come
I
on.
don't know because I've got the extra footage, which
Yeah.
Thing is, do you want to get in trouble with that?
well,
Because Matt got
I'm
told
waiting
off,
for
or he
Matt
didn't
to
get
get.
told off. But
Well, I'm waiting for Matt to get back to me because, as he says, if they're not going to close the place up, they're not going to put any motion sensors. Some of the places we couldn't get to because they were jammed shut. But that place was wide open. All we did was go through the basement and straight in. So,
But to be fair,
I mean, yeah, go on.
I was going to say Matt's a big YouTuber, and he really compared to us.
Yeah.
And I don't think we've got as much to worry about in that respect.
No, that's true.
not yet.
We're small time. Small time, part time.
Apart from Ray with his stalkers.
Well, yeah,
Yeah.
there is that.
Yeah, I think you'll be all right, mate. Just do it. Whatever.
I don't know. That might be my next one, but the second part of it will be more to see than the first part of it.
Well, you could do a two-parter.
Yeah, I was going to ask whether I could use
Because
one
it's a
for the grapefruit.
completely... Yeah, you can do. They're two completely different explores, really, in a way, because the bit we did on the ground floor is completely different to the rest of it.
Yeah, because there was a lot more to see than
It's up to you.
I don't know. I have a thing. I might do the one you just mentioned about just a minute ago. Okay. The communications bunker, possibly.
Oh, I hope you're all right, Jackie. Sorry, I've just read a comment in the chat.
Left arm.
Uh,
Have you had your vaccine then, Jackie, or your potential? Is it left arm or right arm?
Getting
depends what hand you write with, then you have it the opposite.
Oh,
don't
yeah,
you?
that's true. Yeah, yeah.
Just give my right arm to be ambidextrous.
Yeah.
Well,
Has everybody had a jab now then?
I've had my first one.
I've had my first.
That was first. I haven't bothered booking my second. I will do, but I've got to sort of psych myself up for it. To be bothered to go.
See if they get my blood vessel this time.
Oh, they missed it.
I'm the only one that's had two then.
Double
I-
D.
Hi, Debbie.
Yo, Derry. How you doing?
Hi, Debbie.
Well, I'm just glad I didn't get the AstraZeneca one, to be honest.
Yeah, I think you did all right with that.
Did you have to wait 15 minutes? Wait.
Well, they said that. I was like, no, I'm going to work. I walked out.
Really?
got
They gave me a little sticker, and I had to go and sit in the hall with like 50.
That's for
other
being good.
people.
That one.
No, it's just like a sticker with a number on it. I
They
didn't
give
get
you
a
like
sticker.
a thing, didn't they? I got a card, and then they said, go and sit down. If you don't have to stay, so I waited 5 minutes, got bored, and buggered off.
I'll tell you what I did find out though, having my jab, because I left my card in the place and I drove off, and I thought, oh shit, I'm going to need that. So I went back. They couldn't find it, but wrote me out a new card. She said, well, you don't really need this card anyway as proof. What you're going to need to do is download the NHS app, and what they're going to do is you're going to have to scan your face and upload your driving license, passport details to it, and that will be used as the COVID vaccine passport.
Oh, interesting.
It will be done through the app.
It is on there already, isn't it?
I haven't got it,
They
mate. I
make
don't know.
If you get it, right? If you get the app and you just log into yourself on it, then it shows you all the vaccines you've had, and if you've had the COVID when it comes up on it.
But the thing that she said that sort of made my ears prick up was you're going to have to do a face. You're going to have to take a photo of your face for scanners, I presume. So it's going to be like you walk into a venue and your face will get scanned, and they'll know that you've had the vaccine. That's a bit worrying.
It's wondering whether it's against human rights. So
it's a bit sort of dystopian.
Wonder how long vaccine.
It's a bit sort of Chinesey, isn't it?
That's definitely. That's what they're already doing.
South Korean.
Boris said years ago, didn't he? He wouldn't be doing ID cards, and that's exactly what they're doing. And
it's coming out slowly, isn't it?
Like all politicians, they say one thing and do the other.
They get into power, and the powers that be set the.
They're making it so.
They don't make a decision.
So care workers have to do. It's got to be mandatory for care workers to have.
That's right.
As well.
The thing I don't get with that, John, right, is they're using it saying that the care workers have to protect the elderly, but the vaccine doesn't stop you transmitting it. So,
no, it doesn't.
No. But the idea is if everyone's vaccinated, then it doesn't affect people
but
in
if
a way which would put them in hospital.
If the elderly are vaccinated already, what does it matter if the care workers are vaccinated or not?
Mark my words, it will be. They will go. All slowly go. They put it in there. Go like the care workers have to be vaccinated, which they've done now, and then they'll go. Well, also all NHS staff and all teachers, all staff like that. They will gradually bring it in. They'll go. Everybody has to be vaccinated, which is just put in through the back door.
Yeah, I'm not against vaccines. They're they're there for a reason. It's just all the other stuff that's coming out. And when they started using the new normal, they're definitely moving up into the new.
Vaccines. I'm not against vaccines at all. And then obviously I wasn't really happy about having a vaccine which hasn't been tested on a massive amount of people over a period of time.
Yeah,
that's my. I've taken it for specific reasons, because I can see this coming in as being mandatory. So I don't want the hassle really of having to walk around like a fucking leper.
I think the thinking behind it is that they know full well that the vaccine doesn't cover the sort of higher risk ones 100% for things like this new variant. So chances are they can still get ill from it. The elderly who've been vaccinated already, they can still get ill if one of the care workers came in with that virus.
Okay, right.
I think that's the thinking behind it.
What makes me laugh is that they were saying the Indian variant, weren't they? Talking about the Indian variant. I noticed they've now changed
25.
Delta
PC, it's all PC for you.
Yeah, but do you know why? Because India said, right, we're going to sue you for about £1 million or dollars, whatever it was. And they went, oh, okay. And then they changed it.
Doesn't surprise me.
Well,
was that the same with Kent? Because they started calling it the Kent strain, the Alpha strain.
So what happened to the strain then?
The what?
Well, you got Alpha and you got Delta, yeah? So what happened to the Beta and the Delta?
Yeah, I don't know where the Beta's gone.
Yeah. What's C again in the Greek alphabet?
Ceta, I think it is.
Ceta.
Maybe wrong. Don't quote me on it.
Yeah, it's all a bit weird, isn't it? But
the thing is, obviously, we're going to have our vaccine passports. What's going to happen to countries like India, for instance, or I think of another one where they've not got that?
Well, third world countries. I know India's not technically. It's some parts of it are pretty third world, but places like Africa and what is going to happen?
Because like France said, if I remember rightly, a couple of weeks ago, if you've had your vaccine, you're welcome in. Yeah, it was a couple of weeks ago.
Spain are doing it at the moment, no? Spain are allowing it.
Yeah, so I know how crap our government is. Like obviously, 5 days before they shut the borders with India the other week, and obviously that's caused the infection rate to go up because obviously so many people race to get back into the country.
Was that Portugal the other week?
Yeah, that was it. They ordered everyone in there.
No, it was when the Indian variant first came through.
This is the Delta one, mate.
Oh, whatever.
Can't say Indian now.
Yeah, you can't say Indian.
Why are you getting sued rupees, mate?
Oh, I'm going to have an argy-bargy in a minute if it continues.
That's some nom.
Keep an arm.
I'm waiting for the fourth down now.
The King of Arm variant.
Yeah.
I'm going to call it the argy-bargy variant, but that's just me. But,
I don't have it. You're falling into a coma. I'm in a coma.
Yeah, apparently with the Spain thing, you're allowed into Spain. Spain will let you in, but when you come back, you still got to do everything when you come back. So
yeah.
That's the problem between things, right? You know, all these countries are going, yeah, come in, come and see us, right? You can get cheap flights out there. And the UK government are going, that's fine, but then you have to come back. You have to go and isolate for so many days, but you also have to have like all the tests. So you then have to pay like 100 quid, 200 quid for these tests. So it's just more money they're piling on to have to spend out.
Here's a question, because I was confused with something someone said today. So if you get a ping from the track and trace app, and it says you've got to take a test, if the test comes back negative, do you still have to self-isolate?
Probably not, no.
Because people I know from their work, they were went out the weekend, and they all had a ping on their phone, and they were all
at once.
Yeah, all at once from the app,
Oh,
and they were told they had to self-isolate, and then they were all told, well, even if you get a negative test, you've still got to self-isolate for 2 weeks or whatever it is.
So is this
what's the point of having a test?
This is
bollocks, though, isn't it? Because there's no way your employer is going to allow you to do that if you come up with a negative test.
No,
because like you know, I work in a hospital, right? And in the beginning, when it was the first sort of lockdown, first peak, those questions were asked all the time. Well, what happens if somebody in the department gets it and we're positive? You know, do we all have to shut the department down and all go home? And you know, the management were like, no, you go and have a test, and if you're all clear, then that's fine. Just come back to work and carry on.
But these ones, I've been told, are crap. This is a
They're
test
only
kit.
for people with no symptoms, right?
Yeah. So obviously, the other week, I take one every week because my wife works in the hospital too. But hi, Lozzie. But
Evening, Lozzie.
Hi, Lozzie.
We get tests at work. So, for instance, at work, if that happens, they give us a test. We've got to go and do one. So they cover their asses as well. So.
Yeah.
But they're giving us all these NFT tests, but there's a 60% failed on it. There's a 60% false positives on it. So like they then go for the other test, and the other test is exactly the same. You still do the same thing in your nose and your throat, and they just put it through a machine.
Hi, El Rose as well.
Oh,
Yeah,
Hi, El.
Hello. Wow. It's like there are people out there that obviously won't download the track and trace app, but then they just give false name and number. And that, you know, it's like they're never ever gonna cover everything, are they?
No, but then you've got to be responsible yourself. You know, we're not babies. We don't need to be told what to do. You've got to use your common sense.
Yeah, but the government don't see it that way, do they?
Well, I think they, you know.
Yeah, they spent 27 billion on the track and trace app, didn't they? That's why. So they wanted to use it.
Now he's had his wedding. He doesn't want to lift lockdown, does he?
No.
But
I hope he doesn't do a fourth one because that'd just be ridiculous.
Well, I don't think most people will follow it because there's so.
I don't think they followed the third one.
I bet you it is going to be delayed beyond July 19th.
You think?
It will just be extended again.
Well, I'm still going to explore. I don't care about it.
Yeah, that's all right. They're just, you know, they're keeping it as it is now. They're not going to move backwards, is what he's saying.
I think most
how it is now isn't too bad considering, like, in terms of what we do anyway. I know it's not good and still affects people in certain ways, but in terms of what we do, it's not too bad, is it?
Especially, obviously, I don't know about all of us, but if, say, one of us were ill, we wouldn't come out. It's a simple thing. You know?
Yeah,
no, I'd just come out and spread it, right?
Yeah, well,
No, I'm joking.
Super spreader.
The shit spreader, yeah.
Yeah, keeps changing my name.
Well,
I changed that one.
no, you didn't. I changed that.
No, I
I think
it's
it's,
random.
I think
Oh,
it's mainly propaganda.
Random BJ. Don't worry about that. I actually.
That's what you had
So the
originally.
majority
Anyway.
of this is propaganda. I'm sorry to say it. But, like, you know, yes, there is a virus, blah, 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 but I worked all the way through it, and I've mixed with a lot of people all the way through, from all different walks of life, etc., etc., yeah? With a number
Die
of people...
straight, that is.
What?
Walk of life. Well, I
The
just
walk
like
of
that.
life. But, you know, and I just don't... If it was that prevalent, everybody would be still in and not allowed to go anyway.
Yeah.
But I think
Yeah.
that they've got to find the line between, because if they do that, then all they're doing is halting it. You know, you can't stay locked in forever, can you?
Yeah.
You've got to take a
Well, no,
proactive
that's right.
approach.
The virus, doesn't matter what you do, will run its course. Whether it will stay or whether it will disappear, it will run its course.
Yeah.
Just have to learn to live with it, aren't we?
Yeah, because it is like, it's gone endemic, as they say.
It doesn't help the media sort of stirring stuff up.
It doesn't help people on social media spreading a bit of fear.
Well, yeah.
Well done, Melissa. Well done, Melissa.
That's why YouTube was shutting people down when they just kept going on about it. I think they're still doing it.
Yeah, YouTube will be all over this, right? Algorithm will be
Yeah,
like,
I think we're
COVID
talking
was
about
mentioned
it,
100 times.
Yeah, but in a positive way. We're not like, you know.
Yeah, we're not like negative.
Get your vaccines, kids.
Yeah.
What we
Yeah,
say on
get your
here what we say on here is all rubbish. It's not real. Do what you like.
Yeah.
We're in a parallel universe anyway, so
That's right.
All robots.
Sorry, just on a different subject. You know the UGHQ that we went to, Steve and Alex?
yeah.
Yeah.
Wow. Instead of have to rush doing what we did, you know, I don't know whether you, Alex, remember Mark Hayway that came on the stream about a couple of months back from Trek Explorer New Forest World War II history. Well, he's got an all-access pass. No rushing around.
Whoa.
Where's that to?
The same bloody place.
Oh.
But he didn't
That's
have to rush.
fine. We didn't have to rush either.
No, but he's taking but he's taking pictures of the entrance and stuff like that where we weren't allowed to.
I'd tell him not to put that on there then.
I'd let him know, yeah.
Yeah, I'd let him know ASAP, mate.
Yeah.
Just Neil and Andy might not like that.
They were very specific about that, weren't they?
Yeah, they were very specific to us what we can and can't show. And I cut bits out. I'm sure you guys did as well.
Yeah.
Yeah, he's put everything that we weren't allowed to in it. So.
Yeah, I'd tell him.
Stairs.
Yeah, we weren't.
That was where it started, wasn't it?
That was.
Yeah, it was actually. Yeah. I'll
That's funny.
But yeah, shame we couldn't have gone there when we weren't rushed in a way, but
I'd say we had enough time.
I wouldn't mind going back. Yeah.
You only want to go back to get an outro, which you were too chicken to get.
Well, what was it?
I think we were. Don't know. Why didn't you do an outro, right?
I don't know.
Looking at him.
Yeah.
I think because we'd all done our outros, and then we were just sort of bored, stood waiting for Ray to do his, and Ray was like, "I feel a bit awkward doing an outro with everyone just looking at me." Just something like that.
I've never done an outro. We should really do those.
Well, I tried to do a decent intro when we were on the fort, but I couldn't get the camera lined up because I did one, and then I looked back and it was like cut off here.
Okay.
So I came
That's
around.
like our ferry house one, isn't it? The fireplace.
Oh yeah, that
cut
was
off me off.
You were cut off, yeah, but then you are like 7 foot tall.
Yeah.
But then I did like my outro on that video because I actually got in that nice comfy chair and.
Oh, that one.
I still haven't edited my one of that.
Yeah, you got the link I sent you, didn't you?
Yeah.
Have you downloaded them yet? Because I'll have to resend you the link otherwise.
No, I haven't actually. Yeah,
Just check-
resend it. I've got
Just
to do
check.
that.
Well, check the link first. If it still works, then I won't need to send you one. But so
Was it through the group or singular?
I sent it to you via singular on Facebook.
Oh yeah. Let's have a look.
I haven't used Facebook in ages.
What you'll have to do is actually slow down it manually in Filmora, like we did, because it's still got the
on
frame,
there.
Yeah, it's still got the frame rate.
Expires 11th of July.
Are you sending them a YouTube link?
No, iCloud link.
Okay.
Download it from there, but because it's easier that way, because then you don't have to download it and lose quality. If you download it from the iCloud, you'll get straight away. That's what I had to do with, the police station video. We went back the second time. Brady lost all his footage, so I sent him my second footage because I wasn't going to do another video unless I really need to. So
I've not released that yet.
Is that police station still there?
Yeah.
The one I'm on about.
What one are you talking about? The one that we did?
The one near Lucy.
Oh no, that's not the one we did then.
No, that's just a completely different one.
Look, ambulance is abandoned right now.
Well, loads because they cut police numbers, didn't they? Budgets. So yeah, there's quite a few out there.
Alex, a word of warning: the abandoned police station in Brentwood, is no longer there.
I didn't know there was one.
Yeah, there was big one, very abandoned. I went down there. It's all a housing estate now. It's like, oh, all right.
That's the problem with Google. You look it up. You get there. You're like, I don't remember them being there.
Just in case no one's seen it on the Instagram group, Barry Little was selling a Mini One. The original DJI Mini, £400.
We were about a car Mini.
Yeah, I thought that as well. I was like, what? Mini One? I've never heard of that.
Right, guys, I'm going to have to jump off because I've got.
Yeah, I'm dashing as well.
I'll stay until midnight, and then I'm gonna.
Till you get your 300 hours, right? You're not going anywhere.
I'll stay till midnight. I've got a long day tomorrow, so.
Yeah. Well, thanks for having me on.
No worries, mate. Cheers for joining, and we'll talk about the weekend at some point during the week.
Yeah.
Cool. Catch you later.
Catch you in a bit.
See you guys.
Bye.
Cheers.
Nice to see you again.
Right, I'll put the link into the chat if anybody else wants to come up. If you've got a webcam and it's sturdy and whatever, all there.
With good light, my webcam is actually pretty good looking.
I've had 2 bulbs go on me while I've been sat here. So.
Yeah, this light I got here, I made it out of LED, cake tin, and fabric.
Fair enough.
I ain't paying 700 quid for a light, blinking.
Yeah, this is what I made earlier.
Alex and Blue Pizza.
But
it was it's really dodgy because you can literally touch the power connectors.
Tell you what, I don't know if since this rain, I don't know if anybody else has had the rain tonight, but this air coming through right now is absolutely lovely.
I've shut the door now because it's absolutely pissing down and it's coming in the shed. I'm like, I don't want all that. But now it's getting too hot again in there. It's like 23.
Yeah, I'm feeling it.
Well, I bought a new fan yesterday because I had to give my one to my nipper because it was the reason for not going exploring was his. We had to call an ambulance for him on Saturday night. So, but he's had a raging temperature, but it's croup, so it's a bit of a.
Okay.
But high temperature and bloody sats below.
Feeling a bit better now.
Yeah, he's back to normal, but just in case he gets too hot during the night, and I don't want him to start dehydrating. I thought, well, he could have my thing, and I'll go get a new one. But yeah, it was where we were staying. The driveway was like that, literally like that. So when we got there on the Friday night, my wife's car wouldn't go up it properly. It's like a wheel spinning. And I said to her, just give it some power. She goes, no, we'll come off the track. I went, no, we won't. We got the and then when we had to call the ambulance, 5 minutes it took from call to arrival.
Wow.
But the lane was so tight, they said that if it was any tighter, they wouldn't be able to get down it.
Wow.
And they said if you get a fire at this place, it's screwed because there'll be no way a fire engine will get down there. But I tell you what, that aside, I tell you what, the views were amazing. Apparently, now I don't know how true this is. Sam and Jess stayed at the same place a couple of weeks back, and I don't know how true it was. I did look through the visitors book, but I didn't see anything there. But yeah, Royston, I see you're still here. Do you want to come on the panel? Nope, not really spoken to you before. Jackie, you're there. I'm going to be on another 55 minutes probably.
How did I get up there? Never mind.
Well, if you don't want to be there, I'll do this. But yeah, apart from that, we came back early. I just couldn't be bothered. I said to the wife, as I said, just in case it happens again, I'd rather be close to home. So,
yeah.
But I had all my camera equipment. I was ready to go, and I was like, well, too dangerous to drive. We've had hours, well, not even an hour's sleep, I don't think.
Jeez.
But yeah, hospitals up that way aren't very good. But
there is not a dodgy bike behind me. Anyone else?
Tinks, you've got one new subscriber.
What?
Yeah, I've been keeping an eye on that. If you haven't already subscribed to him, come on, hit the.
Yeah. How many? Let me check this out. How many subscribers have you got, Alex? How many have you got on your channel? You what?
I have 182.
Yeah, see, now Alex has got more subscribers on his channel than I got in mine. So come on, guys, give me some as well. Show me some love as well.
Yeah, show him my love. He actually does do it. I kind of do it. So I don't know how I managed to do that.
Right, fine. Do you have a squirrel routines? Do so. He has some lovely content. It's very good. Do it. John Bingle says. Yeah.
What John says.
Let's go love them all. Go show the love.
My content is very questionable.
Yeah, well, you did a live stream on the shitter, didn't you?
Actually, I didn't show anyone that what the hell happened.
Say how it is, Ray. Say how it is.
You didn't see anything. You heard it. You didn't see anything.
Was this Scratch and Sniff TV?
Oh.
Smell-o-vision.
Well, that's disgusting.
Oh, luckily smell-vision don't exist.
Well, it did in your case.
I'm not going to lie. That was a very stupid thing to have done. I learned very fast not to do that again.
Another one, Tinks.
That's all right. Thank you very much, whoever that was.
Hopefully, I'll be going up north somewhere and doing some explores. I'm not going to go into it again. I keep going on about it. It's winding people up. So.
Oh, mate. Yeah, I'll be going out at some point. I've got a few videos to put out, so I'm all right for now, but I will be going out.
So how many more abandoned places are there in Essex, John, like around the area you're... How come I cannot find it? I look it up and it doesn't seem to pop up for some reason.
You have to just go out, mate. I mean, I can't give one away, but let's put it like this. No, I'm not going to say what it is. We pulled into a convenience store, should I say, and next to a convenience store there was a building that said for sale. It's all boarded round. Went down the alleyway, went there, and well, you won't believe what was in there. You wouldn't know. You wouldn't know anything. You have to keep eyes. You have to just keep your eyes and ears out for it. You know, these guys will tell you the same thing. You know, there's a certain amount of things you can find on the net, but you know, if you're out and explore, like we go out and explore a place, but like on the way back or on the way there, we might be looking at stuff and go, you know what? Let's go and have a look at that.
Yeah. You know, like I wanted to check out the place I drove past, but I couldn't because I didn't have the time to stop, and it was a massive place, literally massive place. But you know, you win some, you lose some, really. But
Melissa, if you've sent that on Facebook, I haven't looked at Facebook for a while, so I'll look again. Will I find it on it? Probably not. No, it's not down there. No worries.
So, yes, it is useful if you've got the patience to actually line up the map with Google Maps, because that website is so outdated now.
What's that, EDOB?
That's Subbritannica.
Oh yeah, I found Subtanica's good, but I've like you're saying, I found that it's out of date on a lot of it.
Yeah, a lot of it hasn't been updated for 10 years, is it?
Claire, Claire, sorry, I see you're in. I know it's your birthday today. Happy birthday! If you want to come on the panel, the link is in there. I'm only going to be on for another 50 minutes, give or take. Yeah, but yeah, carry on, John. Sorry.
No, it's her birthday. She takes precedent.
Did he put his own name on there saying I am a gay lord? I mean lord.
Yeah, he put that. I nearly changed it, but there isn't. Exploring off it, there is another thing you can use. I'm just bloody hell, there's a moth has flown in the window.
Yeah, he put EBOD or whatever it's called, and that's good for pillboxes and other bits. Yeah.
I've never used it, to be honest. I've got it because I sent it to you, John, didn't I?
You did. I'll tell you what, it's worth using. All the ones I've looked at and gone to, out of all of them so far, only one I couldn't find, and I think it's because it's been buried. Because there was a big mountain.
There's one I know of that's on there, and I looked it up. And very recently, they built around it.
Yeah.
And it was there, and it was open, and it was accessible. And now it's not, but it's still there. They've just covered it.
That's the thing, because if I remember rightly, when my mate Mark was on a few months ago, whenever it was, he was saying about farmers were given such amount of money to either destroy them or like pillboxes or ROC. I can't remember exactly what it was. So that's why most of them have been demolished. Now that Subbritannica is good, but like I say, to line up, say, the map on the website with Google Maps, you've got to spend, I'd say, a minimum of 20 minutes.
Yeah.
Lining it up. Now, when me and Steve started out, we were in the car doing it, and we got good at it at times. Like I was furloughed when we started doing this, so I had the time on my hands to sit on my computer, line it up, get grid references, and do it. But when you haven't got the time, it seriously is painful to do it. How is that? Oh God. Christ. Yeah. So
I need to go look at the one that I know of, by the way, because if they've put like a cover over it of the entrance, like a grate or a manhole cover or something, it would be worth trying to get in there, because it was an old one that was built on a factory site, so it's big. It is a big shelter, but I've never been to it to check it out.
There is one that Luke White sent me the location for the other day. Now, I've known of it for a while because we've seen it on pictures. I'm not going to say what area it's in, but if you know Luke White, you probably know which kind of location it is. And if the pictures are correct, it's massive. Now, the pictures are on a certain website, which some people might like, some people might not like. But like we found with one of the videos that we actually found the location from it, the Bournemouth Caverns, the tunnels of just water. It was okay, but if you look at the pictures, it looks like they've been completely snap seeded, if you know the app. But now it was a good explore, but on the other hand, it was a bloody terrifying explore as well. Because at any point, they don't state on the website, but the water could rise up and just take you out and you're dead. That's the best way I can.
Yeah, that's why I don't do the culverts and the things like that. I'm not into that.
Well, I was halfway through it, and I said to Matt and Steve, I went, I had that sudden feeling as we're walking down that we're going to die now, and I've never had that. Sorry.
Yeah.
Is that one you're in? I just realised.
It's like that one in Bristol, right? There's one in Bristol called the Juggernaut. Have you ever heard of that?
No.
So for years and years in Bristol, the main part of the city centre used to flood because of the dock and the river used to flood, right? So they built like a rainwater drainage system, which is designed. It goes under the rocks and comes out of into the river, basically, sort of Clifton area, that kind of area, in the gorge. And under there is what they call the Juggernaut, that is cathedral size tunnels. You know, it is literally, they reckon it's like about 4 or 5 football pitches worth in space. And it's supposed to be awesome. It's got pillars and columns, and it's sort of like it's huge ceilings, and you climb down in it, and there's no water in it at all. But at a minute's notice, it can completely fill. If there's a downpour, it'll just fill.
Oh wow!
And you'll get dumped out into the river.
That would be a good picture.
And to actually see what he's on about, if you just type in the Juggernaut Bristol, will just come up with the X-Men character Juggernaut. As soon as you type in the Juggernaut Bristol Urbex, it comes up, and my God, mate, I tell you, it's an epic shots. Just before I wet myself, I'm just going to pop to the gents because the beer's gone through me. A second, I'll be right back.
I would love to get down there and check it out. That would be an awesome picture.
Excuse me, dirty git.
But he's into, he's into toilet broadcasts already.
Right, on that note, I'm going to go for a pee. I'm back in
Yeah, I don't want to see down there either.
You love toilet broadcasts.
It was literally, how many times did I 3? I think it was 3 times.
You did it 3 times on the toilet.
Once I did make noise. The other 2 I didn't really do any noise. I muted it the whole time.
So there you go, guys. Go and check out Alex's channel, Random TV, and you can watch him having a dump on YouTube.
Yeah, good luck with that though, because it's some privatized.
Oh, you deleted them, have you?
I had to private it because obviously YouTube were like, "What the hell are you doing?" Oh, that's not worse. A thing I've done.
Oh no! What else have you done?
You're gonna think I'm an idiot. People are gonna unsubscribe. I have actually done a Mooney at camera.
A Mooney.
Yep.
What, in the YouTube live?
Yeah. I put that on private light afterwards. The trolls were pissing me off, so I just went, you know what, have this trolls.
Fair enough.
I don't want to ever talk about that again. Pretend I never said that. Ray's gonna look back and go, did he just say what I thought he said? All right, guy, I'm not going to do that again. That was stupid. I'm surprised I didn't lose subscribers for that. It was so late as well. I mean, no one really was on. I think it was mostly the trolls.
Have you done any other crazy ones then?
Done a Flat Earth live.
Ray, just to fill you in on what you missed, Alex
came out.
He just said that he did a worse one than doing a poo on live stream. He also pulled a Mooney on there.
You won't get monetized like that, I tell you. Christ.
I think I would have to delete it. Luckily, I'm not monetized.
Wow. You'll get there at some point, mate. You've probably got enough watch hours. You've probably got enough watch hours, haven't you?
I don't know how many watch hours I've actually got.
Oh. Well, I don't know where this place is, but I've just found a location or a picture of the location. I don't know whether it's in Bristol or not, but it's the Terry's Chocolate Orange or Terry's Chocolate Factory.
What?
It's in York.
Yeah, I was going to say that's not in Bristol.
I'll tell you what, if we could get in there, there's not much in there, but the building itself is...
Watch time.
I'll put it in the private chat just so you guys can see what I'm looking at because it's in the private chat.
Yeah, I can't look at stuff on there. You'll have to send it to my WhatsApp and I'll have a look later.
But, you know...
Wow.
Yeah, see what I mean? It's just like...
I hope it's still there.
Well, there was... Now... Only because I know Claire's in here. She sent me a location the other day, or the other week, that me, Steve, and Alex were looking for. But then we were warned that there were people living on site with shotguns and other stuff. And then Matt then went back the following day and just walked over the site.
And there's nothing there.
Well, there was stuff there, but it was mainly empty buildings, because the pictures we found. I heard a beep then.
I mean, just looking at this, wait, is that isn't the Juggernaut thing you're on about?
No. I think the top load of pictures are.
Yeah, I've got it right here actually. That would actually, I know it's a good place to explore, but it's an amazing place if you're a photographer or something.
Yeah, who's that? Just hi Urbexy, how we doing? I'm not going to put the link back in the chat because I think the four of us are just going to keep chatting now until we all just decide we're too tired. So I'm not going to bring anybody on the panel whenever they come in. Sorry for any disappointment because we've suddenly got onto a roll, as it were. So as we normally do about this time every time we go live.
Yeah, that would be explored.
Yeah, so this, I think it was. What was it called? It was in Oxford, this place, and it was like an abandoned college, I think it was. And the pictures looked amazing. But the thing was, we were looking around the building, and so you've got to say that's like the back building, and then here was a row of houses. So when we're looking at this building here, this woman come out. So what do you think you're doing? We're like, well, we're looking around, not doing anything wrong. She's like, but they're going to shoot you. We thought she was going to be a bit arsey, but I nearly gave one of my stickers and said, just check the channel out, but I didn't. But she just drove off. But then we got in there and you could see the type of people that were looking after the place. Like, nah, you don't want to be doing that. But apparently it was all fine. I think it was the same day we did the Fairy House. Must have been.
It's funny because they wouldn't be allowed to use them shotguns.
Some private land, and I don't know whether they were travellers or not. But
because I swear, even if you're on private land, you're not allowed to shoot people.
Well, no, but you can still use your shotgun to protect.
Now, I haven't watched the video yet, but I don't know whether you remember Bill Deacon that was on here the other day. Guy from Chicago, is it?
Yeah, I remember him.
Yeah, right. He was on about he doesn't know how well that Urbex would go down over that over the other side of the pond. Now, I only saw it. I've got it in my watch later list, but there's a guy in Sacramento now. It's not too far from my auntie actually. So, and I was going to ask her about it, but it's an old army base, a derelict army base. But apparently, it's probably clickbait. Most places, most places are if you want attention, but you're saying a really bad encounter. Now, I doubt that if it was any, I haven't watched it yet, but if anything did happen, whether you'd be able to upload it, especially in America. But I'll see if I can find it.
So I know in certain states, I think, or is it everywhere? I don't know. It's illegal to Urbex or something.
I think it depends on what state you're in.
Yeah, it's a big country.
And it depends on the law. There's so many different variations of law over there.
Yeah, and you're like, what? Literally, you could be, it could be fine in one state, you go into another one, that's a violation. It's like, why don't they just...
Yeah, I can't remember what it is. There's a state in America you can drive a car whilst drinking a beer and holding a gun. So that's screwed on itself.
But then you go over the border, you can be arrested for doing all that. It's crazy, that is.
I can't find the video now. I thought it was in my watch later, but there's a lot of stuff in America that's popping up. Because I thought, well, ever since we spoke to him, I've been keeping an eye on it. But
yeah, the thing is, you need contacts in America so you can actually, so they can.
Well, we have been speaking to Rooted Explorers and someone else. Yeah. I can't remember who the other person is, and both myself and Steve and actually Alex were up for going over there, but when we can is another thing because obviously with this COVID crap. And
I'm planning to go over there.
Oh, got it. Right, I found it.
Oh, I think I know that guy. I think I've seen it before. I don't want to say anything because I don't want to insult.
I'll put the right. There's the video in the private chat. But so that's in my watch later.
Let's make sure this doesn't play. Oh, it's good.
But yeah, like there's a lot of things like a chemical lab in San Francisco I've just seen and stuff like that. So there's a lot of stuff out there now. Obviously, when we went over there, me and Steve back in 2016, I think was the last time we went over there. We could have done so much if we were into this type of thing back then, but that just shows you.
I just sent you some pictures on WhatsApp, Ray, and
I did see it quickly because my phone's about to die.
It's a place I've been to before, but I need to go back there because I lost all my footage.
Oh, jeez.
Is that close to you, or?
Yeah, not far.
And is it still accessible?
As far as I know, yeah.
There's a potential this weekend. I'll have to see what area we're in, but
this one is. I'll tell you.
I don't know because I've still got to work out Google.
That's where it is.
Okay, I'll let Steve and Alex know, and then we'll go from there because I know we're potentially going far out this weekend, but don't know yet.
Are you going far away?
Potentially, but I'm not too sure yet whether it's possible now to do or not due to a video that went out earlier. But, yeah, don't want to give too much away because obviously at the moment, or on the stream anyway, because we want to get into those places. And if I suddenly go, oh, it's here, and then other people are going to get
this place that I sent you pictures for is pretty cool, but the ground floor is wet, but it's not, it's not weighed in. It's just a few inches wet. But
all it takes is a few inches, mate.
Yeah, that's all it takes. Just as long as it's wet, mate, you're all right.
Don't want to go in dry. I'll be like sandpaper, mate.
Anyway. But no, it is pretty cool in there. So I want to go back and film it again because I lost most of my footage last time.
I user one.
Say again.
I've just said hello to user one.
User one, hello.
Oh, I just realized if we need wellies, my wellies are now soaking wet in the garden. I left them out to dry, and now they're all soaking wet again.
Is it pouring down with you?
Why didn't you just put it upside down?
Yeah, absolutely.
I can hear it. I can actually hear the rain.
I can't hear it with me. I don't know if it is or not.
Yeah, it's pouring down it.
Can you hear it?
It's just hissing.
Nod if you can hear it.
Alex, is it raining where you are?
But I tell you what, it's lovely and cold now. Lovely and cold.
Yeah, rain.
Don't forget, they're on this side of the country. I don't know if Tinks is.
Is it wet where you are?
It's pissing down where I am.
If it's raining there, they're on this side of the country.
I'm on the opposite side of the country to you, and it's wet here now as well.
Oh, you got rain. I swear it does. I don't know. Rain's weird. So rain's
it's
in one
not rain where you are.
Yes. I don't know now.
Well, I'm quite glad it's going to.
Actually,
I'm going to see what the weather's going to do tomorrow because we're
supposed to be having thunder and lightning tonight, so we may well have that tomorrow.
Well, hopefully, because I like a good thunder. I've got a video somewhere, and I've got to find it because it's a. Don't get me wrong, it is a crap video, but the shots I got from it, the stills I got from it, it was just ridiculous. I tell you, I actually hit in the ground. So I used to live down near Bournemouth, and when we lived down there, it was one of these massive lightning storms.
Yeah.
And we only lived, 2-minute walk from the beach. My wife was like, "Nah, I'm not going to let you walk there. I'll drive you down there." And the car park was full of people taking pictures of this. And it was, say, from where I'm sat now to the end of my garden away, hitting the ground.
What? That's rare to see that stuff.
Yeah, well, I'm going to see if I can't get on the Facebook on my computer because I can't remember my password.
If you want to get a best picture, have the is it fast shutter speed or slow shutter speed on a tripod. You can get it to come down. You can actually see it.
Well,
yeah, you want to leave a shutter open for a while, don't you?
Well, I just screenshot everything because I was filming my iPhone because my other camera died.
Have you watched the slow-mo dudes?
Yeah, I can't.
Guys.
Yeah, I'm not really into slow-mo videos. I only did that one the other week. The place when we were doing, well, it's supposed to be an intro, but we didn't use it as an intro.
On the bed.
Porn with the boys.
Well, when you look this good, you've got to try something.
I did see the face, mate. I did see the face you pulled.
Especially when Steve.
I hope that's not your cum face, mate.
No, mate, no, not at all. Tomorrow's supposed to be cloudy, maximum of 22.
Not bad.
But there will be rain from all night up to about 7 o'clock, and then it starts again at 11.
I found out going up north, coaches are actually not that expensive.
So they don't call you random for no reason. Christ.
No, I'm not kidding. I was like £7. I was like, I swear they were more than that.
To go where?
If you're going up north somewhere.
Yeah, where was that for £7?
Remember what it's called, Birmingham or something? That area.
£7? Don't give me that. You can't get to from you where you are.
No, look it up seriously.
Just in case anybody wants to score, it's Wales 2, Turkey 0.
You're telling me £7 from where you are to Birmingham?
Pretty much.
No, I can't do that, man.
Look it up seriously.
Costs you more than that to get to Southend from where you are, won't it?
Yeah.
Literally, I get a train from. Where is it? From where I live to Southend, it's like 27 quid.
Well, you might as well just go under for that.
But I tell you what, I'd rather drive myself to North Wales than bloody get a coach.
Wales? Didn't say Wales.
Well, someone said Wales just a minute ago.
I said Birmingham. It's only 2 hours.
Birmingham. The only reason to go to Birmingham is Cadbury World.
Birmingham.
I didn't even know it was there, actually, until you just said that.
Yeah, I've got family in Birmingham. I've never been to Cadbury World yet, though.
It's not as good as you think it's going to be, though, because...
It's not that great, is it?
No, we were going to come back on, last Monday and go through Birmingham, go to Cadbury World and actually do the tour. But I'm glad we didn't, because they've got all different parts where you guys, wrap different parts of the world and stuff like that. And I just think it's like
yeah, you just want to see them make chocolate, don't you? You want to see the factory and you want to see them make chocolate, and that's it.
Yeah,
you want to see the little theme park thing.
Mate, I tell you, it's just ridiculous. Like my wife's like, "Yeah, we'll go." It's like 6 kids go in. The kids will go in free. It'll be £6 for us. And I'm looking at it going, I'm bored already just reading it out.
There's a place like a place in France, right? Which when I go to France with the school, it's like a chocolate factory, and I'll tell you what, it's got it might even be on the outskirts of Belgium, but it's got the nicest chocolate you could imagine.
I think I know where you're on about. I think I know where you're on about. I think me and Steve stopped in there on the way because we just before my son was born. Actually, we were out there before we even. I'll try and find it. It'll be on my credit card statement somewhere.
Mate, I'll tell you, it's the same place. You go in, it's like it looks like a wooden shack as you're walking, and they give you But then you go and have this tour, and they show you all the stuff you do. But
No,
they
no,
have. Go on.
No, I think it's a different place. As soon as you said that, I think it's a different place. But,
Mate, I'll tell you something. It's just the stuff they do in there with chocolate is unreal.
I'm not going to lie, Belgium.
I'll tell you somewhere. Now, if you guys are anywhere near Dorchester, I think it is.
Nope.
No. If you ever come down near Dorchester, there's a place called. Oh, hang on, I'm gonna have to find it because it's a place that Prince Charles designed.
Is it abandoned or is it actually?
No. I wish it was abandoned.
Is it abandoned?
It's called Charbonnel. Well, House of Dorchester Chocolate. It's called.
Okay.
And I'm just trying. It's got a weird name to it. Charbonnel, I think it is. Because I used to deliver there, and I always used to get discount on the amount of chocolate I used to eat going in there. I'll tell you.
You come out thin, and you come out massive. No, you go in thin, come out massive, sort of thing. Now,
I used to get on quite well with them because what I used to do is because they used to have like I'll put the link in the private chat. They used to do like collective, that you get in like posh chocolate shops, you get tins, and then the chocolates are in the tins. They used to sell the tins separately for like 50p, and they were like steam trains and stuff like that. Now, I got a load because I thought I'll get one of each for my son so he can collect them. And then my wife goes, "Oh no, you can play with them." He smashed them all up now.
Oh,
and now where I live, it's like 50 odd miles to get to this shop, and we went there once when we were down that way. And actually, a couple of weeks' time, I'm down that way as well. But I don't think I'll go in there. But I'm going to go and explore Monkey World. Yes, thank you, Matthew Bellamy. Poundbury. That's the town itself, but Charbonnel is the actual company name. I was trying to think of Charbonnel. But yeah, the town looks a bit weird. It looks like a posh place. It looked out of place, let's put it that way, just off of the Dorchester High Street. But
going to new estates in England just feels like you've gone into a different country for some weird reason. I
was glad to be home after my trip over the weekend. 4.5. Well, we left Salisbury at 4:30 when I picked everybody up, and I'll get them moving. And I'm watching the sat nav timer go up and up and up. It went from 4.5 hours to 5.5 hours. I drove like 2 of those hours, and I said to her, "I'm gonna have to pull over. I need a coffee. I'm so bloody tired." And then it took her, and I think we got there about 11:30.
Bloody hell!
On the way back, it was easy. 2.5 hours back.
I
think it was 2 hours. Might be a bit more than that, but yeah. Naz, what's that? In Yuki, there's Naz. I'm not even going to try and pronounce that. Too late in the evening, but yeah, there is a abandoned sweet factory near the place I was on about just a minute ago. Whether it's, I'm going to see if it's still open, but Steve was on about it.
I love sweet factories; they're great.
Should do an explore with you guys at some point.
Well, if you can get to us, mate, definitely.
Yeah, after looking at bus prices, I was like, that can't be real. That can't be real. When I saw that,
I want to put this in the private chat, but I know there's possibly someone going to be able to see it in the private chat. But I'll quickly put it there anyway. There was Venom backstage just a minute ago when I said I wasn't bringing anybody back on. But yeah, that link there is an abandoned sweet factory. But
not bad.
So whether it's still like that, I don't know. But Steve was on about it. He said there's not much there anymore, and
I don't understand why they knock these buildings down. They could easily be changed into something.
Wow, we don't want it changed. We want to get in there.
Yeah, I know that, but it's like they go, "We're going to knock this building down, even though it's perfectly good. We'll knock it down."
Wow. There's somebody I know who's been in there. I might give him a message actually.
Then somebody comes along and goes, "You know what? I've got a lighter here. Let's go and set it light."
Don't even joke about that. People will hear that and actually believe you. But,
Where is it?
Yeah, you can't joke. Mate, that's why I don't give. Like,
I wasn't
calm
making this
down.
joke.
No, all due respect to you, Alex, but where I go, I don't give out any. Only to people, who are going to go there. I don't give nothing out because, like, some of the places I've been to, it would cause chaos if people knew where it was because they'd just go and wreck it.
Well, it's like where were we today? Right, because everybody knows of this place, like the Colston Bunker. Now, we did that. I'm just trying to think when we did that. Stephen did a live stream as we were coming out of it. Made his very first live stream through the actual YouTube itself, using StreamYard, and it was near enough immaculate. I don't want to say immaculate, but that's not the right word. It wasn't trash. Let's put it that way. So we went back with Kaylee Colson, Aish, and Genevieve, and it was absolutely trashed inside.
It is.
But if you didn't know where it was, you wouldn't find it. It's a hole in the ground. I'd say about the height of this box. You can get through it. I think Fighters did a video on it the other day. No, it wasn't the R stream. No, that was something in Portsmouth.
Talking about the one up in
the Chalk Cliffs. The one I'm on about is in Colston, Surrey way. But
I think I saw the one that they put out the other day.
Yeah,
it's the one with the lens factory. That one, is it?
Yeah, that's the one. Yeah.
Oh,
I liked his thumbnail. I messaged Steve straight away because I looked at it. I went, I'm sure I know that place, but that picture is. I'm not sure. I don't think that's inside there. I think it was just he must have not got a picture. He just used a picture of a tunnel. But
Yeah.
But I like that place. I've been there 3 times now.
The only thing about that place is that scares me a little bit is the roof when you go in.
Mate, it is.
It's all shapes, isn't it?
Yeah.
That does look scary. I'll do it anyway. I'll just walk straight in there. Like,
You wouldn't walk straight in there. You've got to slide on your ass or on your front to get in.
You know what I mean?
Yeah, but you know the part where
if that
where you obviously stand up after you get in and then you walk along and then it
and
turns, and as it turns, the roof there is all shapes.
Yeah, I know what you mean. Yeah, I understand that. I understand the safety side of things. There are some times where, because that it's actually being held up by
it's got struts in it, isn't it?
Struts. There is a special term for it. My brain is not working.
Acros.
Acro. Thank you. The acros. That's the bloody word I was trying to say in my video as well. Acros. I haven't heard that name since I worked with docs. So they're holding up, and now if it can hold, for instance, if it can hold that roof up, and I'm 100% confident that it would not collapse, because I've seen an acro hold cars in the air in a container.
Depends how much earth is above that. I have no idea what the slope is like.
It is. There's
because
quite a bit on top.
Because on that bend there's an entrance in the ceiling, so there was obviously a hatch there at some point, which I'm guessing has been filled in now. But who knows how much earth is above it? I don't know.
Not too sure. Hi, Ellie Rose. Al Rose, sorry. It's been a while. How long ago? Can't remember. It's the first time I've met Fighters, because he was meant to go there, but then he had to get back to his hotel. But yeah, it's a great place, but it's just a shame that people have to go in and do stuff, because like the one I said about in Portsmouth, the guy that I know, he went in there. I've got to message him because some of the pictures I'm sure that he's not meant to have up because we were told, especially, you're not allowed that up. You can't film coming in, you can't film the entrance, or you can't film this, you can't film that because people want to be in there. Like, we've got extra footage that we did take. Hi, OMG. Now, in my video for the UGHQ, I have us at the bottom of the stairs, and then I cut to the end screen because we did go up there, and I'll tell you what, those stairs are, one, dangerous, two, steep, and at the top there you could get into the fort above. Now, with a special key, of course, but I wouldn't say to risk it, to be honest, if you ever get in there. But we were just lucky, to be honest. But there's like, when were we the other day? I think when you see Matt's video and Alex's video on the hockey place in Bracknell. Well,
with the ski slope at the back.
Yeah, that's it. Yeah. Now, I've never done anything, so it would have been the second stupid climb I've ever done. So you had to go.
I saw it. You had to go with the roof.
Yeah, you had to go up. Now, I've never done anything like that really, apart from one other place, and that was the Bank Vault nightclub in Southampton, which is now locked up. Now, those two places are dangerous to get into because you've got to climb or whatever like that. One wrong move and you're gone. Well, that's one of the reasons we don't explore alone. Plus, I wouldn't have got into any of them if I was by myself anyway.
Why don't you just get some climbing gear so you can literally just...
Yeah, but if you've got climbing gear...
Or can it, was it against the law still?
Well, no, but if you've got climbing gear, you're going to be standing out like...
True.
Because if you're not, as Steve, I think it was on his live stream the other day, we were going into the Club of the Bank Vaults and some guy put words in our mouth. He's like, "Oh, do you work here?" And Steve was like, "Yeah." And he buggered off. But when we were in the hockey place, there was no one about until the very last moment where myself, Ned from Vacant Haven, and Steve went, "Right, we're going to get out of here." And it was a rush to get down. Now, that could have been stupid alone, because one wrong move and you're going to fall to your death or, something else, something less drastic. But
yeah. Having said that, though, mate, you don't get much more dangerous than bloody Bethel.
Well, Bethel was all right. It was only the bloody ladder that was dangerous.
Yeah. Well, that's all you need.
Yeah, but
Climbing rope.
But that's the thing with Bethel Quarry. It may have looked dangerous, but you have the levels to stand on to get your energy back and your strength. Your strength and to have a break. Now, I've just saw a comment fly past just a minute ago. Now, with the ROC post, if you've ever explored any of those, the very first one me and Steve ever did, we didn't even think about it. We just climbed straight down in it.
Yeah.
Now that ladder could have just gone.
It's not like a mega drop, is it? It's only like 15 foot.
But if you're stuck down there, you've got no phone signal.
Yeah.
Now, my mate Mark, he did exactly the same one. That's how we got talking because he wouldn't know where it was. Now, because I knew his background, I said, "Yeah, okay, you can have it." But he took climbing gear with him, so that kind of thing I can understand because you're going to be going underground, and you're up a creek if that ladder goes. And there's so many different RSC posts we've been to, and all the ladders have been stable. Now, I think there's one I heard of the other day, and the ladder wasn't there anymore. I think I was having a look on actually Subbritannica, and I was sat bored at the weekend, but seeing what was near me. But it's up to people what they feel safe doing. But I would never bring climbing gear unless I really had to.
Yeah.
I mean, I wouldn't bring climbing gear into every single explore.
No,
like
I wouldn't do it.
quarry because of the ladder.
No, you wouldn't need it.
It'd be
No,
much.
you don't need that.
Trust me, we've done it. You know,
It's that ladder is dead safe, but it's just bloody hard work. That's all, because it's long.
just make sure you're giving yourself some pleasure before doing it, because it will feel like you'll feel like Derek Corrigan. You have a dead arm.
Yeah, it's like somebody else doing it for you then, anyway.
Well,
yeah. Look at Bethel Quarry, but like you say, you should never do them ones on your own.
No, yeah, you wouldn't go down
there. You are done.
Well, according to Secret Vault, the farm is actually now trying to block the entrance with thorns and other stuff. So when he took fighters there, they had to get gloves on and move everything out of the way. Now, I know Vacant Haven wants to go there. I wouldn't mind going back. But it's just, it's one of those places.
Do it. They're quite uphill coming up.
Well, the thing is, it could be, for instance, if we get bored on Saturday evening, it could be one of those things. Oh, we're going to go to Bethel Quarry. But the problem is, are we going to get in there? Because I ruined it, especially if it's going to rain like this. I don't know how long this is going to rain for, but when we went, it was that bloody muddy. I ruined a pair of boots doing that explore.
Yeah, it's a quagmire, and if it's wet.
Yeah. So if we had done it last weekend, I'm not saying we're going to do it this weekend, but if we did, it'd be muddy as hell. But we did it last weekend when we had hot weather, you'd be fine. No, it would be dusty. That's probably about as old as you're going to get. Now, this is why I always wear combats when we go exploring, because they're just heavy duty and you're not going to worry about it. But, you know, I've ruined a pair of boots. When was it? It was the first long distance explore. Well, no, actually, it was the same day as the hockey place, because we went to an abandoned quarry. Well, we thought it was anyway, and I got my foot stuck between these like bits of scrap metal, so I had to rip my boot to get my foot out.
Oh,
but the boot's not waterproof anymore, but they're still wearable, because like I wear them, you know, most times still go out, but it was. You're gonna damage stuff doing this, but because I don't know about you guys, but I use my phone or my pocket camera and a gimbal. That's about all I use. I know some people have big cameras and big bloody gimbals. Obviously, that is okay if you haven't got anything else. But so, for instance, going down
explore, doesn't it? If you're going on an explore where it's fairly easy to get in and you're not climbing and you're not crawling through holes and things, a big camera's fine, but I wouldn't want to take you through some of those big climbs and things.
Well, no, it's like
a camera like this.
What one?
Like a camera like that.
Yeah, I would.
Go for that with something like that. Actually.
I know.
Gimbal.
I want to get one like that, but is it worth getting one like that and smashing it up? You know, that's why I bought one in my bag. That's why I bought my pocket camera from Matt, because he was getting this new one and I didn't want to buy one out brand new.
Yeah. So do you use that more than your phone and gimbal now?
No. The battery on it, obviously it's not a new battery in it. It's an older model. The battery, I have to keep it plugged in if I want to use it for a long period of time. Now, if it's a quick export, or I think we're going to get caught, I'll use that. Because I don't want to get my gimbal out, connect my phone up, and then have to run for it and break my phone or the gimbal.
Yeah.
With the pocket camera, all I got to do is quickly, because I've got, I think I showed you, I've got a special setup if I want to use my phone with the pocket. But if I don't, then I got like a pole charger, it'll screw in the bottom of the pocket with a frame, and then you can just charge it. But there is a video I'm going to be releasing soon that I used. I think it was the last video I did with Matt. I just used it continuously because I think it was a research centre that I had already been there. I didn't really want to get my phone out, or my phone wasn't fully charged, so I just used that. But well worth getting. Obviously, I've been using my GoPro a bit lately, but like I said prior to this live stream, I think the last one, I've got the GoPro, the original one, the GoPro Hero. Now, no stability on it. I think it's only 1080p, which is great, but and I have used it in the past. Now, where is that going? You know, back 2015, I think.
Camera.
I bought it in 2014 with my first pay bonus for running a place I worked at, and I wish I hadn't ever got it. But on the other hand, is this one?
DJI are catching up with GoPro.
Well, no, they're not. They're not though, because I think it was Lucifer that told me.
Well,
that Sorry, carry on.
I was just going to say I've never been impressed with GoPro, right? Because I've always found that people doing walk arounds with GoPro have been jumpy and jerky footage, and I just couldn't cope with it because it just made me feel sick. But having said that, I was talking to a guy today, and he showed me a video that he just shot using a GoPro, and he's on his mountain bike, right? Now, you think, okay, if it can level that out and be smooth, then it's going to be pretty good. Well, then he said to me, no, I didn't have the GoPro on my bike. I'm going down the hill on my mountain bike, and I strapped the GoPro to my dog who's running in front of me. I'll tell you what, the footage is incredible because you can see the dog running, and he's looking at, the guy on the mountain bike all the way down the hill, and the footage is so smooth and everything. Like, it's absolutely amazing. The dog's jumping and running everywhere, but it's just totally level. Brilliant footage.
I'm just putting in the private chat now. This is.
I mean, there are
only 3 videos I've ever really used the GoPro 4. Now, I think it was a Christmas before we knew my son was on the way. We spent Christmas in Oslo. Now, from start to finish of that holiday, I thought, you know what, I'm just going to film it. And that is 3 videos in the private chat.
I'm not going to say that is not bad.
And I think the first one is the fjords. Now, what I did, and I went up to the captain on this, I don't know what you call it, a trawler or, whatever it was. And I asked him to strap the GoPro to the mast. I just left it there for 4 hours. But obviously I didn't use the whole of the footage because it was the same crap all the time. But, I had, if I didn't have it there, I had it on my wrist, and I'll just, but that's got no stability on it, and that was my first ever proper editing of a decent video. So it's just under an hour long in total, but I had to break it down.
I mean, the first one was good, but the other 2 were
a bit jumpy.
Yeah, sort of thing.
Yeah,
but the first one was pretty smooth and just.
And the only other thing I've used that GoPro for, just seeing it, is this one. My stag do.
Hi, Jackie.
Are all these on your Hidden History with Ray channel?
Yeah. Night, Jackie.
Good night, Jackie.
See you, Jackie.
Because obviously I was just putting random crap on there originally on my channel.
I can't watch it on the laptop because it crashes. So
those ones should be under travel, I think.
I can watch on the laptop later, but I can't while I'm doing the StreamYard because it'll crash. I know it will.
That's fine. But the go-karting one for my stag do, that was pretty good actually. And that's actually got probably one of the most viewed videos I've got because it was 2K worth of views. But I say that, but then my most viewed video is Stephen crushing a pumpkin with his car. 27,000 views. 27K views.
Wow.
Then they didn't all subscribe, innit?
Well, yeah. I know. But, I got some other creepy shit on here as well. But
I mean, back when it first came out, it's not bad footage, though. I'm not going to lie. But, I mean, low light wasn't great. But
no, but Yeah, I was before I got the Pocket. I was looking at the new GoPro 7, I think it was.
I thought it was 9.
It was on offer in Argos. I think 7 or 8. I can't remember what it was, but Pike and a Trike, give me a kiss.
Okay.
I'll let Alex do that.
Don't give Ray ideas because he'll start changing my name to something.
No, I can't be asked to change your names again. But yeah, it's camera wise, yeah. I just stick with my phone really at the moment. It does, it does 4K video. Not like I always upload 4K video, but it's there if required. And it's stable now. Just because I got the Osmo Gimbal 3. I think most of us have got that. I certainly know that both guys from Vegan Haven have got it. I've got it. Steve's got it. You've got it, Martin?
The 2 I've got.
Oh, you got the 2? Yeah. But DJI is the way to go. You don't want to go cheap, especially with gimbals.
Yeah. Oh, no, I may have the 3, actually. I can't think. Which one is it? Is the 3 the one with the magnetic mount?
No.
That's the 4, is it?
Yeah.
Yeah. I've got the 3 then.
I refuse to get the 4 because I wireless charge my phone. And if you have the magnet on the back of your case, for instance, you're not able to charge your phone wirelessly. So
yeah.
And I had a phone holder in my car for about 6 months, and it was crap. I had a magnet at the back. At first, it was all right when I first bought it, but it was just wouldn't let me charge my phone without taking it out of the case. I was like, you know what, bugger it, I'll just take it off.
I had one and just kept falling off the bloody window all the time, and I just thought, stuff it.
Well, I got a decent one now anyway, even though it keeps falling apart. But
right, I'm going to go.
Yeah. All right, John.
Later.
See you later, John.
Thanks, mate.
Take care. Thanks for having me on, Ray. I appreciate it.
No worries, mate. Anytime.
Take care, Alex.
See you
later.
See you in the chat.
The 3 is really good. Yeah. Explore Norfolk said. Explore Norfolk, how are you getting on with Filmora X while you're on here? Thought one of the kids are up then, but it's the rain on the thing.
Yeah, I'm gonna get off as well. I think it's. We've gone past the midnight now anyway. So
yeah.
How are you doing for watch hours? Are you pretty close now?
I would say so. We haven't had many people in tonight. I think it's because I wasn't really prepared. I'm surprised I stayed up, to be honest. I will explore Norfolk. I will go over and go and have a look tomorrow because there's no way I'm going to be able to watch a video tonight. I have to come off of here. I will do, mate. Anyway, I think we'll cut the stream here, guys, because I know I'm absolutely shattered. Didn't get any sleep last night. And while it's cold, I think I might go to bed now. These guys are probably tired as well.
Speaking of that, I'm a little bit tired.
No, you'll probably be on another 24-hour stream later on, Alex, knowing you.
Yeah, you're on someone else's live stream now when he gets off here.
I probably am. Somebody's still on.
User 1 says, are you going live, Alex?
I don't know yet.
Yeah,
I go live every day just for a laugh. But
he'll be going live pulling Moonies or something.
Oh, fuck that! I ain't doing that shit.
What? He said that like as if he's never done it before.
Yeah, he'll actually slow-mo the poo coming out his arse.
yeah. YouTube you shut me off then.
Well, they got people like Jake Paul on here. You'll be all right.
There's a lot worse stuff out there than I am.
Yeah. Right, I'm going to end it here, guys. Thanks very much. Don't forget to head over to
everyone.
These guys' channels and subscribe. They need the subscribers. I get this right. Hang on. No, it's the other way around, isn't it? Never mind. I'm not even going to try to point because it's back to front. So, yeah. Right, we'll see you in the next one. Thanks, guys.
Cheers, guys.